last one we did was we did the volleyball. It was the last one you did. Yeah, and I mean we were properly interacting with each other.
you the thumbs up, but so yeah, just stay where you stood.
You ready? Hello and welcome to the UB Sport Fitness live coverage of this double header for Rugby Union. Joined in the Engage Day. I'm joined with Alice, who is the second team vice captain for the first game of this double header. It's going to be the women's ones against the Loughborough twos in the final game of the season of the Premier North. What do you make of the girls' chances today, Alice?
Today, I think they've got a fair shot. The last game, Loughborough only won 15-10, so I think. Oh, football scored.
Football. As the men's ones have scored, everyone piling on in the corner.
Oh, that's fair. But yeah, I think our girls have quite a good shot. Loughborough historically are a very good team. They'll put up a really good fight, but I think home ground advantage. I think the girls will really put on a good show and they'll really try hard to win this one. It means a lot to them. It's their last game of the season, and with Engage, lots of people here, lots of crowds. You know, they really want to win, so they're really going to try hard.
Obviously, coming up in tough opponents in Loughborough, they've won all 9 games of the season so far. But like you said, Birmingham have run them close in the past, and obviously Birmingham have competed in pretty much all of their games this season. The table probably harsh on their season's performances. I think they sit in 4th place, and that's where they'll finish. But safe in the top tier of BUCS Rugby for another season. What do you think the girls have made of the season so far? Are they happy? Are they upset?
I think as a club, we've been very happy with the season. Coming back from COVID, we've lost a lot of members from just people graduating, and we've had to really start back at square one with a lot of girls who haven't played rugby before, mixing with a lot of people who are very experienced. So I think bringing out a one side who's this strong, we're really proud of it, and we are really happy with the season. I think sometimes, obviously games don't go the way they want them to go, but I think so proud they're proud. They've done a good effort. They've really tried their best, like in bad conditions, obviously with COVID again, still everything's not the same. Training isn't the same, matches aren't the same, but we're trying our hardest here with Engage to make it back to normal. So I think it'll be a good game.
Well, I'm sure they'll be buoyed on by the crowd. They're getting involved with the football, so I'm sure they're actually here for the rugby. So I think that's definitely going to help with the support. So do you feel as if after a sort of season of change this year, they'll be able to introduce some stability next year with a lot of the people hanging around and be able to real push for that title?
Yeah, definitely. We have grown our club massively this year. We've got over 80 members, which is huge for us. And it means that we've got loads of talent coming through from freshers all the way up to 4th years. So it'll be really exciting for the club in the years to come, I think. Loads more girls are getting into rugby, getting into the sport. So I'm really excited for the club's history. Unfortunately, I won't be here to see it. I'm graduating this year. But I think next year the first team's going to be strong again. Again, starting from scratch because they're losing a lot of players as well. But again, it'll be a good season.
Well, hopefully it'll be a bit more normal with COVID and stuff, hopefully sort of dissipating and training will be able to resume. But there have been a lot of performances to build on this season. Obviously, the 64-0 thrashing of Glasgow that was actually live on UB Sports Fitness. Me commentating on that one, I saw there was a lot of positivity and a lot of promise in that performance.
Definitely.
And, I mean, they have had a strong home form. I think they've won 2 of their 4 games, and we'll be hoping to continue that today with another victory against Loughborough twos and a really strong end to the season. Yeah,
definitely. I think a lot of our home advantage is the fact that we actually play on a 4G. Not many teams train or play on a 4G, so we have that advantage of understanding how the ground works. Knowing how hard you can run, how fast you can turn, or whatever. A lot of people unfortunately hurt themselves on 4G because they're not used to it, but we have that advantage of training and playing on it all the time, so that'll be good for the girls. but certainly for me, a player to watch is Charlotte Daly. That girl has pace. She is so fast on the wing, and she scores a lot of tries for Birmingham. She scored both tries against Loughborough in the last match, so I think they'll probably be aware of it and they'll probably mark her quite hard, but hopefully she can score some more tries for us.
So obviously Charlotte Daly to look out for on the wing today. Where do you think the sort of key areas of battle are going to be today? Where's the game going to be won and lost for the team?
I mean, it's hard to say because unfortunately I wasn't able to watch the Loughborough game.
As the football's just finished.
Yeah, it's hard for me to say, but obviously the scrum is always an area of hard contest. I think the girls have a really good scrum this year. They've been practicing a lot. Every session they're practicing the scrum, and I think they're ready. You know, this is the last game of the season. They've had the whole season to prep, and they're here for it. They're here to win.
They are, and hopefully they will be able to bring home a victory today to, like I say, round off that season.
Yeah, that'll
well,
be fantastic.
And the girls coming onto the pitch now with the conclusion of the football as the boys just shake the hands of the ref and each other. So I'm sure that we'll be joining you very quickly for the coverage of this women's fixture between Loughborough 2s and Birmingham 1s in the Women's Premier North. And yeah, it's a big game with the Engage going on. I think you wanted to talk a bit about the entertainment as well.
Yes, we actually have a raffle being run in aid for Give a Ruck, which is a mental health charity aimed at rugby players, offering sessions, counselling, everything involved in that. So all of the donations go to that charity, which we're really excited about, and some of our lovely sponsors have offered prizes, which is fantastic of them. Half time for the women, we have ballads, which is the Ballroom and Latin Society, doing a lovely dance, and we're really excited for that. I haven't actually seen them perform yet, so excited about that. And then between the men and the women, we have the cheerleading on, so they're going to do a new routine, I've heard, so all brand new.
Very exciting.
New for everyone. And then half time for the men's, if you stay on there, is going to be a battle sock, always a classic for Engage. Crowds come for the battle sock. It's going to be good. Stay tuned.
So a lot of entertainment, obviously at half time, but hopefully the main entertainment is going to be on the rugby pitch today when the women take on the Loughborough 2s and the unbeaten Loughborough 2s, and they'll be hoping to change that, and we'll join you very quick soon when we come back round and start our commentary of the game.
Yep.
Thank you very much.
Pardon? Yeah, just grab your mics and just let me know when you're ready to start going. I've got the league table graphic, and I know you probably talked about the league table graphic, but I've got the league table graphic and the Birmingham team sheet. Raining. I can't tell from here.
Is that on the group chat? Yeah. Oh look, that's so cool. Oh, I think the mic still might be on. You ready, Alice? Not yet. They've got the table. Yeah, so they follow the play. They'll be live. So welcome back. Just a few minutes before kick-off now in this women's rugby union fixture. I'm joined once again by Alice. As on our screen you can see the table. Yep. So what's your interpretation of the table so far?
I think Birmingham have done really well. I think we've reached our targets for this term. Obviously, all of the teams above us are all away fixtures. They're all quite far to travel, and I think that does play a part in the games. You know, when the girls have to travel for quite a long time to get to the matches. But Loughborough is definitely unexpected. They normally would be expected to win all of their matches, which is why if we won today, that would just be so satisfying. I think for the whole club to take that away from them. No one wants them to have an unbeaten season. But yeah, they've played hard in all the matches so far. Sometimes you definitely say it's an unfair defeat, but they look like they're up for it today.
So we've got the lineup now. So you've obviously pointed out number 11 Charlotte Daly is one to watch.
Yes.
Is there anyone else that you would recommend our viewers keep their eye on today during the game?
Definitely the captain, Roisin Ramage. Love her. She is all about team spirit. She really wants the girls to do well today. She's been really boosting us the whole season, and I think, you know, as she's also a senior, 4th year, so it would really mean a lot to her to go out on a high. Who else can I pick out for you here? Also, Hannah Johnston, one of the most senior members of the club. She'll hate me for saying that, but she is a phenomenal player, and I really think she'll be running it from the backs, giving us lots of lovely lines, lots of passes, lots of chat from the back as well. Along with the props, solid in the scrum. I'm really interested to see how the scrums go today. With that being said, Molly Chidsey, wow, the hit on that gal. She can tackle, like I'm actually scared of her a little bit, but she can tackle so well. So I'm really excited to see her play again.
Yeah, it sounds like there's a lot to look forward to in this Birmingham lineup. Sort of strength all over the pitch, which you don't you know, it's quite difficult to come across. So hopefully they'll be able to put in that all-round performance, which can see them bring home the victory. I mean, you know, based on their home form this season, it does seem like they've got every opportunity. You know, running Loughborough close on their own backyards, 15-10 earlier in the season, which obviously will give the girls a lot of confidence coming into this engaged 2022 fixture.
Yeah.
The crowd is building. We've got the men's team next to us. We've got Red Bull truck behind us playing some music for during the game. So it's going to be a great game of rugby.
I think for the girls as well, you know, obviously we get decent sized crowds, but this is probably the biggest crowd for home anyway that they'll experience, which I think would just be amazing for them. Like to again have a proper atmosphere back in it, no COVID. It'll be fantastic. They're really looking forward to it.
As we're just moving over. So yeah, what are they going to be saying in that huddle now as they prepare for the last few minutes before the game begins? I
think Roisin will be really trying to get them to focus on the game. You know, it's obviously a really big day for everyone, for the whole club, for all of the entertainment, all of the crowd here. It's a lot different to the normal game scenario. So I think they'll be trying to really focus on the game at hand, you know, the set plays. They know what they're doing, just trying to get everything in order. And also, you know, getting aggressive. It's got to happen. You've got to kind of switch into that aggression mode, and I think they're ready for it. They're just coming onto the pitch now. They're
coming onto the pitch. They led by number 8, or who are they led by?
Emily McGuinness. She is the club captain.
The club captain leading them out onto the pitch.
Yeah.
So what would your advice be? You know, you said you're the vice captain of the two, so you've obviously got some experience of leading as Rory the Lion is getting the crowd going. Would you want to start on the front foot and be attacking straight away, or, you know, given that Loughborough are top of the league, are you going to potentially trust your defence and nick a try when you can?
I know that we've got some big tacklers in here, so I would possibly like to defend first. I don't know, hard to say. I haven't seen them play for a while, because obviously when I'm playing, they're also playing. But from training, I know that they can definitely tackle, and they definitely can defend very well. So I'd like to maybe see them defend first and then try and get a turnover and give it to Charlotte, run it through to the try line. But that would be the ideal. but I'm not sure who's receiving first. We'll have to see.
Yeah, we'll have to see. Well, do you think that's key, in how they're going to play the game if they're starting first? Then?
Yeah, I think the momentum of the game, will shift. It's all in the head as well. If Loughborough score early and first, that would definitely, be something to think about for the girls to, kind of realise like, oh wow, now we need to get back, get the early try, like let's get aggressive again. It sometimes can be hard to come back from that, but I believe in the girls.
Yeah, well, I mean, they obviously were able to sort of stem Loughborough's free scoring in that reverse fixture, which they'll hopefully be buoyed by. And, as the crowd are definitely getting behind them, I reckon they've got to just go with the momentum. Loughborough kicking first, they'll hopefully take a good
Birmingham
good
receiving,
take.
so we're attacking first.
And they've got to build on that. As it's a few seconds now before kick-off. The number 10 for Loughborough. Do you know any of the Loughborough girls? Or
No, I actually don't know any of them. But I think either the 10 or one of the centres is their captain.
As we just wait now for the game to begin, there'll be a huge roar when that ball is released.
Yeah, big support from the boys, so they've got a drum. So
as the game is underway.
Caught by Emily McGuinness, a fullback.
And straight away, trying to use her pace, but it's collected well
straight
by
for the
Loughborough.
tackle. Yes, Emily.
As we can hardly hear ourselves think here. But Birmingham, straight away, strong in tackles, not letting Loughborough through. And
we've lost the penalty there.
Birmingham lost the penalty, but they'll be buoyed by that, first 10, 15 seconds, straight away on the front foot.
Yeah,
and
you can tell.
Even in conceding the penalty and conceding the ball, McGuinness with the right idea, I think, from the
they're
start.
hungry to chase. Emily was quick off the line there, and it was really, really good to see.
As the ball's actually been kicked out of play.
Yeah, up and over the cage. So
some unexpected
spectators
getting involved.
Oh, yeah.
So Loughborough with the line out on the opposite end from where we're commentating from here on the Bournbrook pitch.
Yeah, almost exactly on halfway.
I mean, if Birmingham can win this line out, they'll be hoping they can. As that's rising higher.
That's for Molly Chidsey. What a gal. Okay, this is Jane. Go on, Jane.
Charging through and
yes,
carrying
Jane, working
ball.
the feet there. Oh, wow. Many metres made there.
Second phase of play. Birmingham pushing it out wide to the wing. A big hit there, but Birmingham still have the ball from the ruck, and
Hannah
it's released.
Johnson out at 10. Emily making the metres again.
And it's Birmingham going to have the ball to start off with.
Yep.
Charging forward, number 8.
Roisin, the captain. Whoa, what a
making
handoff.
meters.
Oh,
just fumbled there, but Birmingham certainly on the front foot here.
Yeah, I agree. They're attacking really well. There's an unfortunate knock on there, but it will lead to a first scrum, and it'll be interesting to see how that's going to go, I think. Everyone on fresh legs, it'll be a good scrum.
Well, it'll be key in sort of setting the tempo for the game. If Birmingham can, be strong in the scrum now and really show Loughborough, like lay down the law almost in a way, and they'll
I agree.
They'll
They're
be
very
buoyed
close
on.
to the try line as well, so they've got a real opportunity.
As Loughborough haven't quite found their stride yet in this game. The scrum
Taken out by Roisin.
is
Given to Hannah.
handed off,
Popped
but
out.
Birmingham have it, the far left of the pitch. Some strong tackles early on.
Yeah.
They'll be able to carry the ball a fair few
I agree,
metres
yeah,
every moment.
they have. They've really been driving their feet well. Oh, I think there she didn't release.
Didn't release, so that'll
So
be
they've
a
lost the penalty.
penalty to
To Loughborough again.
But that's
This'll-
okay, yeah.
It'll
That's
be
a good
okay.
start.
It will definitely start to annoy a few of them that they've given away a couple penalties, but they're so close to their own try line.
Can you put the story up? Yeah.
So does that affect you if you're playing that, if you're giving away a few penalties that can potentially be avoided? Does that get in the back of your mind, or do you not let it affect your performance?
Well, it depends. Obviously, you try not to let it affect you, but it will be really frustrating if there's little things that that you can do and you muck up. It happens in every sport, but I think the girls have the momentum here. they've stayed in Loughborough's half this whole time. So I think that they've got the momentum in their head
Really
to win.
effective from that last line out, and it looks like they could be similar again,
Yeah,
winning
Molly
their second
Chizzy
line
again.
out.
Oh, have you posted that?
Trying to burst through for that first try of this Premier North fixture, the last one of the season.
Hand it
Number
back to Jane.
19.
She's gone on the outside.
That one.
Loughborough, a bit shaky in defence so far. You'd have to
I would
say,
agree. There's a few holes. If they pass it out all the way right, oh yes, go on Freya.
but Freya,
Oh,
number
close.
13.
Kick to Emily.
It's kicked into the
out to
corner.
Mimi.
It's going to be a chase for the try.
Oh, close.
It's well defended by the
Birmingham are
Loughborough.
right on the try line.
Can't actually see. This is an important release from Loughborough here.
We're missing. We've done Rory as well, so we're missing Red Bull. The Rock Charity, which I think the woman was right.
This needs strong defence from Birmingham. They are so close to scoring.
Well, they're not letting Loughborough an inch of space
No.
behind their own try line, but they're able to get it away. Ref's seen something he hasn't liked. So what's been given here? Scrum.
Scrum, yep.
Scrum right on Loughborough's, Birmingham's try line.
Right on the try line. Girls will be really excited about this. I'm not sure which way they're going to go, if they'll hand it back to Roisin or if they'll give out to the backs. Not sure. Could do a cheeky outright to Mimi on the wing. She's only facing one defender.
Number 14.
Yep.
Well, they'll just need to focus on winning the ball from the scrum first,
Yep.
which looks like they've done successfully.
Oh,
and
out to the backs.
out to the back. Number 10. Pass that wide. So close. It's that first try for Birmingham.
So close. Here's Sarah. Has she scored?
Straight under the
nearly. It's
goalpost.
Roisin.
Just unable to put that ball down in the try area.
Oh.
Right on the line.
Yes, they've given the try.
It's the first try for Birmingham.
That's a huge effort from Birmingham there. They've kept Loughborough back in their half the whole time.
It was a
I
good.
didn't actually see who scored, did you?
No, but it was so many
Judging
people
from it, was
involved.
it Amber?
Number
6?
6, Amber
Swinglehurst.
Swinglehurst with the first try.
I think it might have been. Either way, I feel like that was a big team try, out from the scrum, out to the backs, and then working it back through to under the posts. They'll be really proud of that and really excited to get the first try in.
You know, to take the game like that to the top of the table, it takes some doing, but they've been in control since the first kick, you'd have to say.
Here's Sophie Jones for the conversion.
Do you think she's got it?
I would like to say so, yeah. Yes, easy work. Easy for
Sophie Jones.
Takes us to 7-0.
7-0 to Brum. With 5-10 minutes gone here at Bournbrook Pitches, and they certainly are good for their lead. They deserve it. Loughborough haven't really offered much so far. It's been all Birmingham in the attack, and they've constantly kept up that pressure, which is brilliant to see so far from the girls. Is they're receiving again, and we'll be hoping to keep the pressure up.
Yeah, Emily Guinness with the catch again.
And she's looking to dart down that left wing like she did last time, but Loughborough equal to it. Ruck. As the players actually taking place in the opposite end from our commentary marquee.
Loughborough have played well there. They've got a turnover there.
Yeah, and they're bursting through, but that's great defence from number 13.
Big tackle from Freya, yep. That was needed. Be interesting to see how Birmingham's defence fares now. They've not really had to defend yet.
I'm sure they'll be willing to get right into it, get stuck in.
Yep.
Play their part. Big challenge there.
Big tackle. That was needed.
Number 14, who's that?
Mimi.
Mimi. This is great from Birmingham, just not conceding any position. Really holding their line strongly, which is what they're going to have to do against
just
this.
Marking man for man as well is what's needed with a good team like Loughborough. Really need to get on them quickly. Whoa.
Big hit
What a
there.
tackle. I'm going to say that was Molly Chidsey. I can't see. Yes, it was. Of course it was.
Molly Chidsey.
Who else could it be?
One of those you predicted to be involved in the game.
Yes, I told you that girl could tackle.
I'm seeing it with my own eyes now. See if we got any comments on the live stream. We've got 100 people watching.
Bit high there.
Sunny has said hi, Alice, in the chat.
Ah, hi Sunny. Hope you're doing good.
Get involved on the live stream chat.
Yeah.
If you've got any questions for us,
We should try and answer.
nice to see Burn FM being broadcast live on Burn FM as well. That's where I've come from.
Big Astro Greys on number 9 there. It's the danger of playing on the Astro. And also why a lot of players wear leggings sometimes.
You wouldn't expect that?
Yeah. Astro buns are not nice.
No, I've had a fair few from my campus league days. They are sore the next morning. That's going to be sore for that Loughborough on 9.
That's a lot of blood.
So does every team in the league, do they all play on 4G or do they play on a mixture?
Just depends. Yeah, it just depends on what the uni's got. Most people, I would say, play on grass. We're probably one of the rare people whose first team always plays on the 4G. Obviously, we have the pitches at Metchley, which are grass. So us 2s, 3s in development, we'll play on grass mostly. It's not very often that we'll actually go and play on 4G on someone else's pitch. So it would definitely be
on 4G or on grass yourself?
It's hard to say. I think I like grass because it sounds weird, but it's like more squishy. So like when you're tackled, it doesn't hurt as much. It's fun to slide around a bit. And on 4G a lot, I think a lot of people tend to hurt their ankles on 4G as well because it's not very forgiving. But that's, again, the home advantage of Birmingham. We've trained on it a lot, so they know how the ground works.
Yeah, they know what to expect, which, they need every piece of advantage they can get in this game against, Loughborough have won 9 games out of 9, which is very impressive. So this is obviously the last game of the season. You did say that there's some sort of knockout competition as well. Did you say after?
Yeah, they've got lots more cup games after this. So they're still in their cup. 2s, unfortunately, not in the cup anymore. But
we won't talk about that.
No. The ones are still in their cup competition. So whilst this is their last league game, they've still got some cup games after this. Don't ask me when or where, but.
So it's not the end of the season, but they'll be wanting to, bring that league. A win against Loughborough today would do a lot for the, confidence and motivation.
She's ready to go again. Whoa, looping past that. Tackle from Freya Chalice. Nice.
As the play's almost right in front of us, but Birmingham, with the pressure, not letting Loughborough any gains, as they're pretty much tackle there where it was, the previous phases. Third phase of play starts, but it's fumbled.
Birmingham have the advantage.
Birmingham able to recollect the ball.
Lovely turnover for Brum there.
They'll be pleased with that.
Yeah, they worked hard for that.
So Loughborough looking to release as the kick forward and
kick from Sophie.
I assume that's
fullback.
Charlotte Daly there that
number
goes in for the
11,
tackle, but unfortunately just missing out as Loughborough charge back forward with the possession. It's handed off to the right-hand side of their pitch. We're just on the halfway line now with Birmingham 7-0 up in this Premier North fixture against Loughborough.
Birmingham trying to win the turnover. Yes, they've won the penalty.
Birmingham
that was
had the
good work from
penalty,
them.
a chance to regroup, a chance to get in an attacking position and then continue with the pressure that they were applying so efficiently in the first 10 minutes or so. As we're 12 minutes into the game, as the ball's kicked and Birmingham will take the line out. 30 yards, 20 yards from their try line.
Yep.
It's almost the dream start for Birmingham.
Yeah, they'll be really happy with the start. I think I don't know how the last game started because I unfortunately couldn't go, but I know they'll be really proud to get the first score in, especially a full converted try as well. Sophie should be really proud of herself. Unfortunately they lost it there, but big tackle by Liv for Mode.
I think there's been 3 lineouts so far, and every team.
Yeah, Birmingham have won another penalty. Yeah, competed well on all the lineouts so far.
Well, their number 4 has been
Molly Chidsey's great
Molly
in the air.
in the air.
Yep.
So penalty here.
He's just going to bring the captains over to have a talk. Not sure about what.
Hasn't been particularly a lot wrong so far, I'd say, in the discipline. Maybe just reminding them to...
Yeah, probably just little things here and there that he's getting a bit angry about. It's probably whatever he's given his penalties for the last couple of times. Unfortunately, we don't know what for, but...
It's like in the Six Nations, they have that ref cam. Would be perfect to have right now.
Yes, the ref cam would be great.
Just so we can hear what
nice
he's
microphone to
having
listen
a
in.
chat with them
Yes.
about. But yeah,
it's not in the budget, that, unfortunately.
We'll have to speak to Stephen to see if we can get that for next year.
Agreed.
Just having a chat there with the Birmingham girls, probably just to regroup, and it's a great kick into the corner.
Great from Sophie. We'll take the line out again. Puts us really close to Loughborough's try line, so the girls will really want to capitalise on this.
And Birmingham have gained, 10 yards without having to do a lot. Just winning a penalty, and that's probably what they've spoken about before the game, is they play their game the way that they've been doing in training, and they allow Loughborough to make the mistakes. They're going to gain ground, and they're going to have the opportunity
to
attack.
They've kept their heads quite cool, quite level, and they've let Loughborough make the mistakes, as you say.
I guess all the pressure is kind of on Loughborough to go 10 games, win, and that's a brilliant take by Molly Chisley, but is that unfortunately fumbled and
lost to Loughborough there.
Another turnover from the try, from the line out. They're kicked forward, but Birmingham won't mind that, as it's bobbling all over the place.
Taken by Emily, club captain, fullback. She runs it through. She's making yards.
Hoping to offload to 14 was free, but obviously didn't.
Oh, unfortunate turnover there.
Ref once again.
He's bringing out a yellow.
It's a sin bin for the number 8.
Number 8 for Loughborough's going off. That'll be 10 minutes in the sin bin.
So this is a key period for Birmingham now to build on that 7-0 lead.
Yes.
Not
sure how they'll restructure their scrum, if they'll bring someone else on, take someone off, so they can still scrum properly.
What was the sin bin for, did you see?
I didn't know. But it was probably for giving away another penalty if he's spoken to the captains and then they've done the same thing again. Send the player off, no matter who it was.
She looks pretty perplexed on the sideline.
Yeah.
But Birmingham now kicking for ground. Hope. It's a brilliant kick.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Birmingham have another line out. They'll be hoping that this goes better than the last two they've had.
Yeah,
they were unfortunate in that last one, though, I think.
I agree, but they're definitely on an advantage here. They've got one more player. They really need to make use of that, especially so close to Loughborough's try line.
So have you trained alongside these girls? Do you know what their physicality is like, what their stamina is like? Can they go the full 80 at full pace?
They definitely can. Yeah. I think even if they couldn't, just the sense of occasion today will make them really want to try for the whole 9 yards. Oh,
we've got someone tuning in from Tipperary in Ireland, and we've got someone tuning in from southwest London. Tipperary. Oh, Charlotte Daly trying to burst through.
Excellent run there.
Great strength there to push through that Loughborough defence and
out to the forwards. What a big tackle from Loughborough there.
Birmingham still have possession there. Hands it off to number 6. Trying to get through, trying to break through, trying to find that crucial second try, you think, in this game. Especially with
into Molly
Loughborough, a person down. Chidsey charging through, but good defence, good stern defence.
Back up.
Birmingham, McGuinness.
Need to make use of the lost player here.
Number 4, it's a huge tackle.
Big tackle from the wing. That was needed from Loughborough.
There's a gain, probably a metre there, which they won't mind. It's a metre closer to a try. Some questioning of the referee's decisions from the crowd, but plays going on at the moment, and Loughborough have actually turned it over.
Yep.
McGuinness picks it up.
That was needed from Loughborough. They needed to get out of their try zone.
Kick from Emily. Kick forward. Daly on the charge. Fortunate bounce, you'd think, but Birmingham able to still collect.
Still made them yards though.
As the action is once again away from us. Under old Joe, under the floodlights. But Loughborough are able to collect the ball and get
out again. It says a lot that they're having to kick a lot. I think they're being pressured that much. They need to kick the ball away. It says a lot about Birmingham's attack.
You obviously don't feel as if they can break through the Birmingham defence.
No, not on foot, it appears. I think the Birmingham attacker giving them too much pressure to be able to run it through. Oh, fortunate drop ball there from Liv Mode. She'll be upset about that, but
A
gives
lot of
the
support for
opportunity
Loughborough as well on the chat.
Oh, that's good.
Will wants to send a message of support to Hetty. I don't know if that's someone on the Birmingham team or the Loughborough team. Someone called Aaron supporting Pip.
Yeah, I think these are Loughborough girls.
Lots of bots as well. Definitely an increased number of spectators from last week's lacrosse.
Birmingham scrum. Just take it again, we'll reset.
So Birmingham obviously in the lead, 20 minutes in half of their first half. Do you think they should just keep doing what they're doing, or is there any tweaks that you might make if you were on the field?
To me, I think it's going well. They're playing right into Loughborough playing right into Birmingham's hands. They're the ones that are making the mistakes so far. So I think Birmingham are doing the game plan, that they've scored early, which is what the girls will want, and they'll just want to continue this, really. Ideally, I think they'd want to score again before half-time.
And there might be an opportunity here.
Hannah Johnson out to Mimi on the wing.
Number 14, Mimi trying to charge through and gaining those yards, but finally brought down by the Loughborough stern Loughborough defences. The captain lays it off to
some loopy
McGuinness,
passes
the club
there.
captain. A nice
kick through from Emily. Will anyone make it? No,
Goes
it's out of play.
But it's nice, quick passing there. And Birmingham won't mind that. And they're attacking, but they're attacking well.
Yeah, the attacking mentality is there, which is what Birmingham need to show Loughborough. They're here for a fight. They're not just going to let them win, especially on home ground and at Engage.
Yeah, Loughborough really haven't offered very much, and you wouldn't expect that from a team that have been so dominant in this league so far this season.
No.
They've been crowned the champions. Do you know how it works? Do you know if Loughborough will come up against the winners of the South League for a sort of winner takes all, or are they just the Premier North champions and that's where they...
Well, they'll win the league that they're currently in. I think where they play other teams in other leagues is where the cup matches come into play. You'll play teams who are perhaps in the league below, league above. Just for reference, they've just taken Olivia Mahmood off number 1, brought on Sophie Adams. She's also very good at tackling. She used to do judo, so there's a few cheeky judo tackles in there. She's very good.
She's got straight into that scrum as well.
Yeah. She'll be keen to get on the pitch.
Do you think that's just a tactical change, or do you think that's sort of lack of physicality, or do you think it's just
I'm not
come
sure.
off now so we can use you later in the game?
Yeah,
sort of thing?
Probably keeping fresh legs at the top of the scrum. Obviously we don't know what the scrum's like, but it's probably pretty strong. So to give them a rest and bring them on later, I think sounds like a good idea.
She's having a chat with the coach now. It looks like reporting back on what she's felt so far. As the crowd is building, I mean, there's lots of people opposite us as well as down here.
Yeah, this is a really great crowd for women's rugby. Normally the crowds are a lot thinner, so the girls will be really happy with this. I'm even really happy for this for women's rugby. It's really nice to see people get out and watch the girls.
So you're obviously the vice captain of the second team. Is rugby something you've done for your whole 3 years at uni? Or?
Yeah, it is actually. I've really enjoyed it, and I've brought quite a lot of people into sport. I always try and recruit people when I see them to get them to come to women's rugby. It's such a fun and welcoming club. I really think a lot more girls should get into it. The women's game is really growing professionally as well, so it's really exciting to get into it now. Whoa, Sophie Adams with the tackle there.
Huge challenge. Brought on straight into the action in the scrum, and then with that huge challenge.
Birmingham need to pull right there.
Loughborough, and hopefully Birmingham looking to release it now is the shout of the ref. And
given the penalty to Loughborough there.
That's a controversial call from the ref. I thought she did release it when she was told to. Obviously, the ref felt elsewhere as the ball could be coming straight towards us now.
Oh, and
actually,
it is.
It does look like it's going to hit me.
Hits the top of our tent.
Looks like the camera was going to be taken out at one point. I was going to have a line out straight in front of us here. It'd be good to have a line out here as opposed to the opposite end. We can hear the shouts, we can hear the...
Properly see the action.
Yeah. As the ref's just having a few words with some girls that do seem to be trying to find the funny side, but the ref doesn't seem to be thinking so.
Yeah.
Probably a bit more of a sarcastic...
the girls are keen on the rules, so if they don't think the rules are being followed, then they'll definitely speak up to the ref, which, you know, sometimes it gets them in trouble, but sometimes it wins.
So right in front of us now. A line out. A key line out in the game. If Loughborough can...
Molly Chids will be looking to disrupt this again.
And
oh, close. Still caught though by Amber. That was strong from Birmingham.
That was a great line out as it's now
right
offloaded.
Out to the back. Hopefully they can utilise this.
McGuinness brought down, but the second phase they'll be looking to build. Unfortunately,
great
unable to gain any yards, but Loughborough stepping over it looked like in that ruck. But
Loughborough clean for the turnover, which they should be. They're still in their half. They have been for the whole game.
Birmingham still have the ball. Third phase, and Loughborough holding a strong defensive line though.
Passed it to Sarah.
And that's a brilliant challenge there.
Brought down.
But each time they're gaining 5 yards.
Yeah.
Which, you know, if they keep
Sophie
doing
Jarrett,
that.
the vice-captain.
Vice-captain brought down, but not before she's able to offload it. And Birmingham once again gaining a few yards here and there, edging ever closer to that try line. But whoa, that looked like a judo tackle.
Yeah. That was great. Loughborough's defence, to give them credit, have been setting up really quickly. Look at that. Look at the chase on that.
Brilliant. It's actually...
great tackle there from Sophie Jarrett, vice-captain.
Some hard hitting, you know, they charged down the kick and they've actually, again, that looked a bit forward there from where I'm standing. Obviously, ref doesn't think so. As Loughborough now try and bring the ball. It's a great one-handed take, but not before she's taken down. And Loughborough now passing it out to the wing, and it's a
great tackle from Molly Chisley yet again.
The physicality is evident.
Yep. It's a really tough game.
Some great challenges, some great tackles. I do agree with Phil Griffin that Brum are taking the game straight to Loughborough, which is what they would have been hoping for. Just under 27 minutes gone here. Birmingham still leading with that sole try conversion as they look to build on that now.
Great run down the left.
Under old Joe. It's offloaded in a
back
positive
to Captain
position.
Roisin. Oh, turns away.
Turn.
Oh, she's making yards there.
She potentially could have passed that on to the number 2 who was in space, but maybe
I think it would have been hard for her to see. Yeah.
Would have had to produce something special there to do that.
Brought down again. Got to do quick hands out here.
And the refs.
Another knock on. I think he's going for a scrum.
So a chance now for Birmingham with the scrum.
Loughborough asking to have their player back on from the yellow card. Yep, he's agreeing. Their number 8 is coming back on.
So that's 10 minutes. 10 minutes up, and Birmingham unable to build on their lead, but it's not through lack of trying. A few boos ringing out in the crowd. Don't know what that's about. So this fixture is part of a double header. The men's first.
Yeah, they're just the men's opposition walking through there. But this is a big scrum for Birmingham, right by the posts. They've got a really good chance of scoring. Oh no, it's Loughborough's. Oh, tackle from Hannah Johnson at 9. Easy kick out for Loughborough. Again, needed to kick it out.
Brilliant, that's a chance.
Here's Emily, has pulled back. Oh, unfortunately dropped.
And Loughborough able to regain it, but
Wow,
not through enough try.
great rocking there by Loughborough.
As Birmingham just so quick to charge down that turnover from the ruck.
Jane, number 19, has been making some really great plays, really good tackles. She's getting really involved. It's really good to see.
And again, Loughborough unable to gain considerable yardage, as been the case all game, as the majority of the game has been played in the Birmingham half, and it's a great take. Unfortunately, not a great. It looked like it was going to be set, but
picked up by Emily again.
McGuinness,
yeah, great
at
tackle
the centre of everything so far. As the ref
thinks that's fair. I agree.
Doesn't disagree. And you could just see the urgency from Birmingham. I mean, just then in that ruck a few previous that, you know, they already had that second person coming in when the ruck was already won, which just shows how.
It's how we've been training all term, and it's really nice to see the girls put into action.
Charlotte's
through on the left. Oh, will she make it? She's in! Charlotte Daly for the try under the posts!
Her third try in 2 games against Loughborough. That turn of pace was spectacular.
She is a pacey girl.
She left the Loughborough defence for dead.
The girls will be really happy with that to get another try in before half-time.
Another try before half-time, so Birmingham currently leading 12-0, hoping to add 2 extra points to that with the conversion, but Daly's pace there was unstoppable.
It's unreal.
Able to put it down under the post, so
yeah,
you know, you'd say relatively easy, but don't want to say that because
they
nothing's easy.
They worked hard. Loughborough put up a really good fight there, I think, especially with a man down.
So this kick, you know, you'd hope Jones would be able to make it 2 from 2, but
yeah, we'll see. Good luck,
Loughborough
Sophie.
were very quick in the charging down of the previous kick, which might be playing on their mind. So just under 30 minutes gone here. Birmingham leaving 12-0. Sophie Jones attempting to make it 2 conversions from 2. And she steps up.
Yes!
And she does indeed
Great kick from Sophie.
It's 14-0 to the Birmingham Lions here.
They'll be loving this. This is already more than they scored in the last game.
And Loughborough have it all to do, you'd have to say, with, you know, still the majority of the game to go, but, you know, they might be a bit downbeat, and the performance from Birmingham, you know, suggests the score could potentially be more. I
agree. They've really got all of the momentum here. Their attacking is phenomenal. They're really applying a lot of pressure.
So as Birmingham look to add to their lead here, we're going to be receiving the ball, hoping for a clean take and be able to build another attack, as the kick is decent from Loughborough.
Cool by Emily again.
McGuinness is at the heart of everything.
She's got safe hands.
Bit of a mistake there from I believe that was actually Daly, fumbling the ball.
Can't win everything. Whoa, pace from Chitty. She's through. I didn't think she thought she'd be through. Passes on to Charlotte. Oh, great tackle. That was really needed by Loughborough.
Well, if that tackle wasn't made, then you'd have backed them to go all the way.
Yeah, she would have been straight through.
As the kick now.
Kick from Sophie again. Oh, fortunate bounce. She's caught it.
It is how difficult is it to read the bounce when you're playing?
It is very hard. You know, the ball's not an easy shape to predict, so it really could go anywhere. It's quite hard to predict, if you say.
So which position do you play?
This season I've been playing in the centre, so 12 or 13. It's been quite interesting, having a bit more control over the game than normal. But yeah, I've liked it. I've enjoyed it.
So how have the twos got on in BUCS this season?
Bit of a mix from the twos. But we've really enjoyed including a lot of our girls who haven't really played rugby before, introducing them to the sport, you know, getting them into competitive games. And I think we've been doing well so far. I think we're like middle of the league, which I'm happy with as a squad. You know, again, coming back from COVID, I'm happy with that. But
is the league finished for you, or have you got more fixtures coming?
We actually have 4 more games.
Oh wow!
Yeah, we've had to postpone a few, but it's good. It's nice to focus on the ones today, I think, and
be engaged
with their last game. A bit jealous that they've only got 1 game left.
Yeah, as a huge
cracking tackle from Sophie Jarrett.
That's another name that's come up quite often in commentary today. Jarrett, you know. McGuinness, not captain today, but club captain, and Jarrett, vice captain, really leading from the front today, as has number 8.
Yeah, Roisin
Ramage.
Ramage.
Ramage. Rampage.
No. I think it's just Ramage. Representing Yorkshire.
Representing Yorkshire.
Yep. Sophie Adams bit off her feet there. Again, cracking tackle from Sophie Jarrett.
But Loughborough looking to...
Birmingham need to spread out here in their defence. They're looking a bit clumped.
As it's fumbled and...
Oh, Mimi's caught it.
And they
She's
could
off.
be through for that
Freya's
first
chasing
try.
in support. Their winger looks fast though.
And it's a
Oh yeah, she's
challenge.
brought her down.
She looked to be through for that try, but that number 11 from Loughborough with an impressive challenge.
Fast. Oh, and they've won the penalty as well. Birmingham will be frustrated at that.
It looked for sure to be another try, but that number 11 for Loughborough, unfortunately we don't know their name. Able to stay with her for pace, match her for pace, and actually put in the important tackle, and then Loughborough, like you say, able to regain possession, regroup with that penalty, whereas they would have been hoping so much for. So Loughborough take the penalty, and it's a short pass, but they're bursting through, and it's tried to be offloaded by their number 3, but doesn't reach the intended target, and Birmingham able to go over for the ruck. Loughborough working for every yard they're earning at the moment.
They're really working hard right now. Birmingham applying a lot of pressure.
That pass looks somewhat forward from here. Maybe it's the angle. Maybe got away with through today, I don't know. Don't want to start
I'm not going to comment.
You know, number 30, is that?
Yeah, Freya, that was good counter-rucking there.
Her against 4 of the Loughboroughs.
Yeah.
Loughborough girls, and able to hold her own, which is
they get the
deadly impressive. And we're going to have another line out right in front of us.
Out again for Loughborough.
Birmingham hoping to repeat their impressive line out. Formed from the beginning of this game, where they won the first 2 that they faced, even though Loughborough were putting in.
Yeah, it's really important that they keep their shape, keep their game plan together now. The girls will start to get tired. This is quite a physical game. So it's really important that right before half-time they keep their heads on.
Especially as the half draws to a close, just 4 and a bit minutes left. You know, Birmingham, it's almost the perfect half.
I agree. They spent the majority, literally the entirety of it in Loughborough's half, so they'll be really enjoying that.
So Birmingham to put it into the line out as Loughborough able to rise tallest, and hoping to build an attack as the
another tackle again by Sophie
Jarrett central. So everything that's been good for Birmingham so far.
Yeah, solid in defence.
And it's a great ruck there.
Great counter ruck.
Sent
easy
Loughborough
turnover.
all the way back in.
Yes, that's great from Birmingham.
Birmingham win the turnover and are able to lay it off, and they've got options now on the
Passing
wing.
it out to the forwards.
Number 14.
Mimi on the wing, out on her own there.
And Birmingham.
Oh.
Again, so number 3 is free, but
yeah, she's pushed out into touch.
Brilliant tackle there from Loughborough. Got some.
I think the referee wants a scrum.
Daniel Smart has sent you a message of.
Has he?
Yes, of.
He
support.
did want a shout out. Hi, Dan.
Getting his shout out. Oh, you wouldn't tell, but it's Alice's commentary debut.
Yeah.
Holding your own.
I know. It's been quite fun, actually.
You've been covering for my shortcomings in rugby knowledge.
Happy to help. It's Loughborough's try here, so this will really need big defence from Birmingham to keep it in their half.
As the scrum's almost turned round, but Loughborough keep it, and it's kicked and
kick back out into touch. They've really not gained many yards there.
pretty much in line with where that scrum was.
Yeah.
So we've got some halftime entertainment coming up for you. Is it ballads?
From ballads, yep.
Yep.
Ballroom and Latin dancing. I'm quite excited. I can't see them actually, but they should be here somewhere.
Maybe they're planning on
no,
making. They're making an impressive entrance.
Yeah. Birmingham's line out again.
I really want to see the battle sock
Yeah, that'll be good.
as the lineup comes in, but
Line out's fine. They've gone in for the maul.
Birmingham
Big drive from
gaining
Birmingham.
impressive yardage here.
The maul is strong. Passing it out.
So
Out
Birmingham
to the backs.
hoping for the perfect end to almost the perfect half as McGuinness gains at least 5 yards on her own there from the fall off of the chance, but it's intercepted brilliantly by Loughborough, but Birmingham claim it. Hoping to build from the ruck as it's passed out wide. Charlotte Daly is waiting. Try Storer.
Oh. They'll be hot on Charlotte. They know that she's got pace. Oh, Loughborough have won a penalty there.
Unfortunate there from Birmingham, but
still in their half though.
But testament
Pace
to
really hasn't moved much.
It hasn't. Well, we had that first 10 minutes where it resulted in that Birmingham try where the whole play was in sort of the areas now, and we've had the last 10
it looks
minutes
promising
again.
for Birmingham.
As it comes,
I think they're going to kick it out again. Yeah.
it was a great take by one of the subs.
Yeah, get her on the pitch.
So at half time, what would you be saying to the girls?
I'd be saying more of the same. I think, if anything, they could have probably scored again. They probably need to support their front runners when they're going out on their own. But apart from that, I've been really impressed by their performance, and I think they should be as well. Like, they've scored 2 fantastic tries, which they'll be really proud of, and the physicality's been great. The tackles have been there. They haven't let any runners get through. Hopefully, so far, fingers crossed.
Yeah, Loughborough.
I was going to say commentator's curse, but
Able to turn out, and
is that a bit of a knock on?
The kick, but able to be intercepted, and
it's knock on from Loughborough.
It's a strong line now, but unable to make anything of it really. Loughborough.
Yeah, this will be Birmingham scrum. In quite a key position right in the middle of the pitch. It'd be interesting to see what set play they play off this.
So you referred to set plays there. How many more they have?
I mean, it changes per team, but they'll definitely have a few to draw on as to whether or not they'll, keep it in the forwards and try and run that forward or pass it out to the backs. But they'll definitely have a few, and they'll try and switch it up, obviously, so the opposition don't learn what they're going to do. See, Rasheen's taken that there.
As I think there's...
Easy tackle, though, from Loughborough.
The 40 minutes have gone, so Birmingham hoping for the perfect end to the half.
Oh, passed out to Freya.
And it could be. But
huge tackle. Oh, she's out on touch.
It's out on touch.
I think that's half time, yeah.
That is half time here at the Bournbrook Pitches. Birmingham currently dominating Loughborough 14-0.
Yeah, it's been fantastic play from all of the girls, really. It's been a really big team effort. I can't really even pick someone out as a star player at the moment. I think they've all played absolutely phenomenally.
They have. I mean, McGuinness, number 15, has led from the front.
Yeah, true, very safe hands.
And the number 12 as well.
Yeah, Sophie Jarrett's been putting in some big tackles.
Her name's been mentioned a lot.
Yeah, as expected.
We got a message from Michelle that's actually been retracted. So it was a message of support from one of the players, and that. Oh no, here it is. Sophie Jarrett, who we've just spoken about, clubs coaches from Basingstoke RFC are watching proudly. Great game.
Oh, that's amazing.
So,
I'd love to hear that.
Yeah, Sophie has been playing well and probably has been player of the half, and some support there from our coaches in Basingstoke, who we're watching on proudly, as they should be. A big performance, as like I say. So the story here is Loughborough top of the league, no match so far for Birmingham in this engaged double-header, the first of 2 games broadcast live, and Birmingham take a comfortable 14-0 lead, and it should have been more.
Yeah, I agree. I'm a bit surprised by Loughborough's performance, and I think they probably are as well. They've got a lot to work on at half-time. In terms of their defence, I think they're being pulled into one direction, following the ball a bit, so they have a lot to work on. It'll be interesting to see how they come back from this at half-time, whether or not they really get their heads screwed on again, or if it's more of the same. From a Birmingham perspective, I hope it's more of the same. I want the girls to win, but to make it a bit more of an even game, I'd like to see Loughborough fight back a bit and get more involved. Well,
the ball has been, exclusively in Birmingham's half, which is what they want to see, but not what Loughborough will be wanting. And they've got momentum, they've got the wins, they've got 9 wins in the bank from 9 games, so they'll be hoping to draw on that experience. But it's all things Birmingham now, as we're going to take a short break for half time, and we'll come back to you when the game is just about to start again for an important second half in this Premier North fixture.
time. So are they done with half time?
I think so.
I think they're saying they're done with half time. So what are we supposed to do?
Are you at the end of half time?
Half time done.
Okay! Clara! Clara!
On the Bournbrook Pitches, Birmingham with the 14-0 lead. Loughborough looking to make the early breakthrough and cut away at that 14-point deficit that they currently face. Top of the league, champions of the Premier North, but no match for Birmingham's impressive attack so far today. As Loughborough looking to offload the ruck quickly, otherwise the ref's going to get involved, but they do. But Birmingham equal to it in defence. Loughborough only able to gain a couple of yards as they look to burst through, and number 18, I believe, is a substitute at half-time, looking eagerly to get things going, but Birmingham equal to it so far in this second half. The early stage of the second half is brilliant challenge there just to put the number 6 off their game as Loughborough once again look to reset with the ruck. Birmingham so far, you know, not allowing Loughborough an inch of space. All the play once again in Birmingham's half as Loughborough go for the kick, but it's greatly taken and Birmingham win the penalty, I believe. Early in that second half as Birmingham do lead 14-0. Live on Burn FM and UB Sports Fitness as they're trying to get the crowd going. Number 15. It's actually Loughborough who won the penalty. I apologise. As the ball's coming straight towards, I see it. Almost hits the camera. So it'll be a line out for Loughborough, but Birmingham early in that first half were equal to Loughborough's line out. Says I'm once again joined by Alice.
Yeah, back again.
On commentary. Birmingham able to pin Loughborough deep in their half so far, gaining no yardage, and it'll be a great opportunity, but unfortunately not meant to be from the line out, and Loughborough go on the attack.
Oh, she's got some pace on her. That centre's really quick.
Tackled straight on the halfway line as Loughborough look to get things going, but
great from Jane there.
Brilliant challenge.
Jane is a fantastic player. She can play in the back, she can play in the forwards. I think today she's playing in the forwards. Fortunately, giving away a penalty there. She won't be happy with that, but she's a fantastic player. Hailing from Ireland.
From Ireland?
Yep.
All-round player. There's Loughborough hoping to gain some yards here with the kick, and they do just that. Oh, they don't actually. It's brilliantly kept in.
Kept in by Mimi.
And a great kick with a strong left foot there. Back where we started. And it's fumbled.
Fumble backwards. Chased by Hannah Johnson at 9. Cracking tackle. Oh, and again.
Loughborough a bit shaky at points so far.
They looked a bit unsure of themselves. Good line speed from Birmingham. Had to kick again.
And an uneven bounce.
Very fortunate bounce there. 13's away.
Number 13 looks to be
Charlotte's on the chase. And Sophie Adams.
Number 7's gaining, but it does not meant to be, and straight under the posts.
Oh, that was a great try.
Loughborough for the try. Fortunate with the bounce from the kick, but
yeah, very fortunate bounce. But that was a fantastic run from 13.
She still had it all to do from the halfway line pretty much, and was able to take advantage of Birmingham's sort of, you know, their defence has been so strong up to this point, but not meant to be.
Yeah, as I say, it's interesting. You know, they really had to pull themselves together at half-time. They clearly have done. So Birmingham now need to probably reconsider their tactics and start again. Loughborough looking more like the Loughborough we used to.
But they've still got the lead. and there's no guarantee the kick will go over. So at the moment they've got a 9-point lead. Could be reduced to 7.
It's pretty central, central in the posts.
But yeah, they'll be able to regroup. And the thing is, they have been on top so far. I'd say it's just that one.
Yeah, it was a fortunate bounce and a great runner.
And just demonstrating the threat that Loughborough do. It's a low kick.
Oh, I think she's missed the kick there.
Doesn't look like it's been given.
I don't think there wasn't a line judge.
So
that's great.
We're not sure. I mean, for me, it looked like it just managed to get over, but it was a low and hard kick, which, an unorthodox technique.
Yeah, I agree.
You'd be hoping to gain some real air, but I mean, I don't know what the score is then, if that was given.
Let's just go with they got it, I think. Birmingham here, chasing. Big speed out.
Charge through now. Loughborough really gained some momentum from that try. And looking to be on the front foot straight away as they look for the equalising try, we believe.
I think Loughborough have made a few subs, and I think it's making a difference to their team. They seem a lot more attacking, a lot more purposeful in their runs. And again, the 12 was through. She's got pace. Cracking tackle from Emily.
And Loughborough's transition, in the middle of the pitch has been a lot more impressive in this.
Yeah, they've made a lot of ground in that one run.
That's what they really struggled with in that first half, making up the yards.
I'm not really sure what happened in the first half to Loughborough, because these key players, I think majority of them were still on the pitch. Birmingham trying to win the turnover. Yes.
Looks like it's successful, and they now have the opportunity to build an attack of their own. Shout out to Jack Davis, skipper of Cricksock, wanting a shout out, tuning in.
Emily again.
As Birmingham with McGuinness look to shove through, and there's a bit feisty in that challenge from Charlotte Daly, try scorer.
That liver mode is back at prop. And as is Erin McManus. She's been taken on.
A brilliant challenge there
from Mimi. Just trying to see if there's any other Birmingham players that have been brought on.
I think the conversion was given.
Was given, yeah.
It's now 14-7 on the
Okay, good.
score.
Yeah, not the most conventional kick, but it went over, so that's all that matters. Oh, Loughborough getting out to their wings quite well here.
Shay Wallace has been asked for a shout out, who I believe is on the Loughborough team, unless you recognise that name.
No.
So a lot of support from Aaron Turner for Balcombe. I believe it is another Loughborough player. Lots of Loughborough believing this is the start of the comeback, and we'll have to wait and see what happens.
I want to agree. They look really strong at the start of this first half. We'll have to see if Birmingham have the endurance to keep going.
As the first scrum of this second half is being formed. 10 minutes gone. Loughborough with the only try of the half so far, and their only try of the game, converted unconventionally, but they all count. As the scrum is won by Birmingham.
Yeah,
and it's now
straight
laid off.
out to Sophie Jarrett.
Charlotte Daly.
Oh, she's running
in
cross
space,
pitch,
and she'll be looking to turn on the afterburners.
She's got 3 players after her.
Off the afterburners, she has.
Oh, is she going to get there? I think she is. Yes, Charlotte Daly! Yes! And again, doing what Loughborough probably really didn't want her to do, and score an absolute belter down the wing.
The second time she scored a brace of tries in as many games against
Loughborough
this season.
She's integral to the team, integral. Her pace is just unrivaled.
She was absolutely rapid there. She left all of the Loughborough.
She does look a bit tired from it though, I won't lie. Oh, but she's happy, she's happy.
Just that turn of pace was lethal.
It's unreal. I can't believe she went past 3 players there.
Created space where there seemed to be none.
Yeah. Sophie Jones again with the conversion. We're just waiting to see. Waiting for her to kick.
Hoping to make it 3 from 3. Hoping for their third converted try. Sophie Jones steps up. That's a great kick.
Oh, fantastic kick from Sophie. Oh, she and the team are going to be so happy with that. 4 points on the board.
Her 100% record for the game is kept up.
This is amazing. This will really boost the team spirits as well, coming right back from that Loughborough try.
So the score currently sits at 21-7. The deficit 14 points, the same as what it was at half-time, despite those 2 tries. And a lot for the Birmingham fans to cheer at the Bournbrook Pitches for this engaged series.
Yeah, the crowd's really starting to build as well. Oh, unfortunate knock on there from Hannah Johnson. Yeah, he's going to bring it over for a scrum.
So a scrum in a dangerous place.
Yeah, agreed. This really plays into Loughborough's hands.
Are we hoping to bounce back straight
into
away?
Birmingham's 22. Yeah.
Yeah. 22 yards, like you say, from their try line.
Yeah, dead on the line.
Birmingham's defence so far has been equal, and Loughborough gaining 22 yards has taken them. They've only done it once.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think Loughborough really have made use of their strong players at the moment. They're really fast ones. I think they'll probably look to utilise them here, being so close to the try line.
As it's a competitive scrum as Loughborough put in and do win the ball.
Pass it out left.
10 lays it off to 12 in a Sophie Jarrett looking to intercept, but
great
to no
tackle
avail.
again. Great line speed for Birmingham, meeting them straight away.
As the ball is further back than the scrum, so no yardage game so far, but
the props through, tackle from Sophie Adams.
But Loughborough just been forced back, and they've got options on the wing now, but 13 the try scorer, looking to do it all herself.
Erin getting involved from off the bench. That's really good to see.
Just a rock, says the ref, as the ball
seemingly fantastic.
Looks to be turned over by Birmingham.
Counter-rucking is really phenomenal here. Just putting pressure on Loughborough like that in that situation would be great.
It's a great challenge.
Brought on number 20 here, just Jemima Moss. She plays sometimes for Worcester. She's a cracking gal. She's missed part of the season for injury, but I'm sure she'll be loving playing for uni. I know she's been wanting to play for a while, so I bet she's loving being out here. That's where that physicality and that counter-ruck came from.
Plays for Worcester?
Yeah.
Wow.
I believe she's a fresher. I might be wrong, but even so, she's a cracking player, and I feel like we're very lucky to have her on our team.
See if we've got any more comments.
Birmingham scrum here. Oh, they swapped out 9, so this is Neve Fitzgerald.
Neve Fitzgerald.
Also a fresher. She's been playing great all season.
Got Alice there saying they watched the home twos game, so probably seen our very own Alice in action.
Lucky you.
Impressed by the one's performance so far. I think we've been impressed by the one's performance so far.
Tackle from Beth Stevens. I feel a bit famous there.
As the crowd on the live stream starting to build up, just as the crowd
Save hands from Emily. She's going out.
That's a brilliant run
left.
by McGuinness.
She's really good at taking the ball in right now.
So number 18, Fitzgerald, lays it off. The passing train is very impressive so far.
Yeah.
As they
Sophie Jarrett running straight, trying to take it through the defence line, honestly. Fortunately, the penalty's been given to Loughborough.
Yep. Groans ring out around the Bournbrook pitch for a penalty conceded. That's Birmingham in the lead impressively, but they have conceded quite a few penalties today.
Yeah. It'll just be the little things in the ruck, but not releasing.
So far, they've been equal to the penalty options from Loughborough. Haven't chosen to kick any, neither side. Looking for those tries, which obviously are key so far in this game. But Birmingham once again.
Tackle again, Sophie Adams. Yes, penalty awarded to Birmingham. Captain Roshin's very happy with that, keen for the early start.
Quickly taken. The ref's unable to keep up.
She's looking for support. There's
And
not
she's
really anyone there.
gained
Wow.
Probably 20 yards herself there from
Looking to come
winning the
left.
penalty.
Oh, unfortunate
And
drop
it's
there
just
from
popped
Hannah
up, but
Johnson.
Number 9 just sits on the ball. As the
Birmingham
ruck-
look to bring it left again.
as
giving
the
it
ball
to
in front of
Jemima
us, and
Moss.
Daly is making a charge to the left
Such a
of the
strong
carrier,
player.
but taken down by Loughborough, and it's offloaded by Fitzgerald. A try here could really be
Agreed.
game over for Loughborough.
Good line speed from Loughborough there.
That's
Yeah,
a
great
brilliant
tackle.
challenge.
Birmingham looking to reshape their defence quite quickly here. Loughborough quick off the mark.
But
Oh,
Loughborough
sent out
down
to the
the left
wing.
wing, but a
Or
brilliant
possibly a bit
challenge.
high there.
Ref says it's okay.
Loughborough again giving it to some great ball carriers, making lots of large yards for the team. Oh, great from Chidsey. Advantage to Birmingham. Back to Jemima. Yeah, here goes Charlotte Daly, the crowd's
Daly.
favourite. Yeah, great tackle from Loughborough there. They recognise the
Took 3
danger.
girls in the end to take her down.
Recognise the danger. Oh, Loughborough have counter-rucked there really well. I think they've won the turnover. Yeah, they've won the turnover there. That was really great work from Loughborough.
That's the type of work that they'll have to put into
Very physical.
to make
Very
a comeback
physical.
in this game.
Oh, number 3 for Loughborough has sat down. She is receiving some medical attention. We hope she's doing okay. She's right on the halfway line. Players coming towards her, so they might stop playing in a minute. Oh, number 10 made a run, passed out wide, has been caught.
Number
but
10
tackled.
not backing her own ability there. I would have thought that she was through, but
Yeah, I also did think she was through.
the ref raising his left hand, signalling right Loughborough. Yeah, number 3 still receiving some treatment here, so
Yeah, it doesn't look like it's a head injury. I'd say ankle or knee maybe. Again, the dangers of the 4G, and it's not a very forgiving surface.
so just chance for both teams to regroup here. And then a thrilling second half so far. Each team crossing the try line and converting.
Yeah, it's quite good of the referee. He stopped play. He's allowed the medical attention to happen. So both teams have come into a bit of a huddle to just chat about the game so far. Be interesting to see how they come back from this and see how they change the game from here. Birmingham will be looking to try and score again, but Loughborough looking like a strong side at the moment.
She looks to be up and walking, which is
Yeah,
always
she's
great to see.
walking off the pitch, it looks like.
So probably forced into a sub here, Loughborough.
Yeah, I would say so, yeah. I can't see what number they're bringing on. But yeah, I think the number 3's gone off for injury.
So we're almost halfway through the second half.
Yep.
Birmingham
He's going to
can't really-
resume with a Loughborough penalty. Kick straight out.
Birmingham 21-7 in the lead.
Oh, that's kicked very far out of the cage. I hope they can get another ball.
There are 2 people sat near the ball,
I know,
but they're refusing to get up.
There's no way they're going to pass the ball back. They look very comfy.
They do not want to get involved. Oh,
No.
someone's stood up to the plate.
Oh, what a hero. Pass it over in one go.
It's going to be quite embarrassing now if he can't get it over,
Is it?
but he's managed.
Yeah, nice.
As the cheerleaders just warming up for their performance.
Yeah, as are the men. Not sure where they're positioned, are they?
Playing Nottingham
Oh.
Trent today, aren't the men?
Yep.
on the live stream
Line
after
was
this.
lost there, given away to Loughborough.
Joe Camp, my deputy head of sport, will be seeing you through that one with a member as Loughborough able to burst through the Birmingham defence there.
Strong
number
tackle
17.
from Neve.
Neve Fitzgerald's been central since she's come on, but it's
Oh,
fumbled.
big knock on there.
Knock
advantage
on
to
and
Birmingham.
and it's given.
Yeah, lovely. We'll have a nice scrum for that.
Loughborough once again, missing out on an opportunity that they would have liked to capitalised on. Yeah.
Yeah. They'll be quite disappointed with that. I think that could have led to a try.
So a scrum here.
Scrum for Birmingham. It'll be interesting to see again how they play it.
Some friendly banter
Sophie
there.
Jarrett handing off 2 players. Passes off to Charlotte Daly again, going for the speed, cutting in.
Cuts inside 2 players, but
Oh,
not number 13's attempt to tackle where it's foiled, but the ruck is
took 2
forwards.
players to get her down. Made real yards there. That was great from Charlotte. She's doing exactly her job. Wow.
We heard that from here.
Wow. Big tackle from Loughborough. Sophie Jarrett looks a bit winded by that. I'm not surprised. I would be as well.
She got carried about 5 yards
Head
back
up, Sophie, let's go.
by 2 of the biggest Loughborough girls.
Yeah, that was cracking.
That's going to hurt in the morning. But again, that just demonstrates the threat that Birmingham have on that sort of quick turnaround.
Yeah.
Quick turnaround.
It needs 2 players for a tackle. Advantage to Birmingham again. I think that was a knock on. Yep, the knock on was counted, so we'll have a scrum.
Scrum at the far end. Sort of 3/4 into the pitch, 2/3 into the pitch.
Yep, Birmingham scrum again. I think they'll really be wanting to score off this, giving it to Charlotte Daly, pinging her off the wing. I'd also really like to see Freya Chalice score. I think she's been running some really good strong lines. And I think she's got a real shout here. Obviously, I don't know which play they're going to go for, but
It does look like
oh,
this, but
I think he's saying it wasn't given straight. So Loughborough's ball.
so Birmingham unable to capitalise there on what would have been quite a positive opportunity to score
Yeah.
from, but they'll regroup, they'll come back. Loughborough with the ball, but hopefully Birmingham will
Quick
be
tap and
hoping
go.
that they can continue their strong defence, as it's straight away met with resistance, and Birmingham
Yes,
able to
2 needed
to
for the
force
tackle
ruck.
there. Physicality is just waning from the game. You can see that more gaps are appearing in defence as the girls get tired.
From both sides as well.
Yeah,
but
look, she's through that gap.
Loughborough's
Oh,
through, but Charlotte Daly looking to pick up the loose pass, but
Charlotte
Charlotte
Daly.
Daly is taking on 4 at
tackling about
once.
4 people, yeah.
Scoring 2 tries
Wow.
and now taking on 4 of the Loughborough players and able to force them back a good 5 metres.
Yeah. You can see Roisin screaming at the girls to set their defence properly, keep their heads, keep
And it's
their
played out,
discipline.
and there's been quite a few loose passes today,
Yeah.
from what I've
But
seen.
you can see that Loughborough are capitalising on the gaps in the Birmingham defence as the girls get tired. So
But-
that's something they're really going to have to watch.
But Birmingham now with the opportunity to gain some
Yeah.
knowledge, and they have done just that. Over their 22.
Back out to the captain Roisin, turning away from players.
Close to the try line here.
Very,
this could
very
be the 4th
close.
try of the game as Birmingham look to make their way
Oh.
through, and
In from Sarah. Birmingham will be looking for quick hands here.
the men watching on as support ahead of their game, and
Oh, close.
Sophie looks to go over.
Sophie
and
Jarrett scored! What a great try. What a team try. That's fantastic.
I've
She'll be
almost
so
nothing.
excited for that, the vice captain. That's fantastic. As I say, I feel like that was really such a team try. All
Oh,
the girls
100%.
worked really hard for that. I did have some questions over the defence in that bit. I was a bit scared Loughborough were going to get through, so I think they'll be grateful for the break now. Have a bit of a 2-minute rest while Sophie Jones tries to kick the conversion. Oh, it's not Sophie. I take it back. I think Emily McGuinness is going to go for it. Club captain.
Getting involved with some of the players.
Captain and vice captain looking very happy there.
Number 12, who's that? Who scored the try?
Sophie Jarrett.
Sophie Jarrett. So her hard work in the game has paid off.
It really has. Here we go. We're going to go Emily McGuinness for the conversion, our club captain.
Sophie Jones, obviously.
Solid member. Yeah, solid member of our ones team.
A difficult opportunity here, but if she can convert.
Yeah, I would like the music to be turned off a bit. Let her concentrate. I won't lie.
So Emily McGuinness for the kick, her first of the game. Just falls short.
Oh, unlucky Emily. She stepped up to the plate though, and I admire her for it.
So the score remains at 26-7 with about 15 minutes left in this fixture.
This is amazing. I really like the girls to try and hold this gap that they've got over Loughborough.
Loughborough staring down the barrel of their first defeat of the season.
Yeah.
Bit of a shock result here at
Some questions being asked to the ref by Loughborough. I'm not sure what about, but I'd like to know.
It's something that they're probably unhappy with, which nothing comes of it. As
short kick out to Sophie Jarrett, try scorer.
Right in front of us.
Hand off. Tries to pop the ball off, does to Charlotte Daly.
But runs into some traffic and is actually.
Oh, tackle. Oh, she spills the ball there.
Well, this is brilliant.
Sophie Adams pops the ball off to Captain Roisin. And the girls set up normally. Loughborough quite bunched here. Birmingham can make use of the right-hand side here. Sarah Griffin, wow. That was a great run.
Turn of pace.
Yeah.
Charlotte Daly-esque, but it's been turned over by Loughborough.
Done a big turnover. And the 9 straight through. And she's only got Emily to go. Oh, Charlotte's running after her, but I think she's got the score here.
Number 9. Charlotte Daly could catch her up.
Oh my God, she might have done it.
Challenge.
Charlotte might have done that. She spilled the ball as... The Loughborough player did spill the ball as Charlotte tackled her, so I'll be interested to see what the ref... I think...
It's been given, I
think the try's been given, yeah.
Controversially,
I would like to see a TMO on that, but we don't have that.
We can try and catch it on the live stream. I thought that
I would like
Daly
to see. I know. We're just watching it again now.
And
she's kicked the conversion easily there.
So she burst through. Daly
is running after on her right.
40.
Oh, it's quite tight. It's quite tight.
The ball did look like it left her hands, but was that after?
Yeah, was the grounding proper? I don't know. We can't see from here, but we'll give them the benefit of the doubt.
So that's two sort of controversial calls that have gone Loughborough's way now, you could say,
yeah,
with that conversion.
Again, really strong running from Loughborough. They've sought the holes in the defence and they've run straight through. So.
And Birmingham, it's the only real time that they've let their standards slip in defence have been the 2 tries. I mean, that was exceptional running and exceptional play from Loughborough there. But there wasn't really a lot that the Birmingham defence could do. Once she was out on their own, they powered through. But
another example of Charlotte's just phenomenal pace though. Wow.
So with about 10 minutes left in this fixture,
Birmingham chasing.
The score sits at Birmingham 26.
Molly Chizzy with the tackle straight away.
14. Loughborough, apparently it wasn't close.
Loughborough through again, tackled by Sophie Adams. Birmingham need to reset their defence here and set up again.
Yeah, because there wasn't anyone. Did you see the ref?
Just on the halfway line.
Yeah, so was I.
Fantastic line speed from Birmingham here. They're really pressuring Loughborough, really pushing them back.
Just a bit of a lack of a flag.
Really physical tackle there from Roisin, our captain.
Hindering our scoring system currently.
She's through again. Knee Fitzgerald with the tackle. That was needed. That was a
big challenge. And
Molly Chitty's won that, I think. Birmingham players need to come and support. Yep, they've got that. Ref says okay. Jemima Moss here. Powerful goal. This is Rachel here, taking it straight in.
The action's straight in front of us here.
Yes, Birmingham have won a penalty. Oh, no? Yes.
Penalty given.
Bit of confusion here for Birmingham, just waiting. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they didn't release. Loughborough didn't release, so penalty here for Birmingham. Just inside of Loughborough's half.
They're putting on the line.
Kicked out into touch.
So, line up to be taken about 20 yards from the try line.
Yeah, just inside the
Birmingham.
22, yeah. This will be really good for Birmingham if they score here.
We think they've got a 14-point advantage. We believe that Loughborough's first try wasn't converted
No, I don't think it was.
from the members of the crowd. So the line up to be taken. Just last-minute piece of advice from the captain. Cheerleaders
Here we
having some
go.
practice.
Oh, they've lost that again.
So Loughborough have won their line out and are now looking to burst through well
Yeah.
inside their own 22.
Birmingham just setting up the defence, trying to be really strong, really together. Don't want any holes at this point.
With about 10 minutes left in this game. A few nerves potentially within the Birmingham team at the moment.
Yeah, I
and
think there's got to be. It's a really big game for the girls, and they're winning by a lot, and they'll want to keep the win. So hopefully they keep their heads on, they stay cool. Because honestly, what a win this would be for the girls to stop Loughborough's winning streak. Scrum for Birmingham.
Loughborough have just made 3 changes. Birmingham.
I think Sophie Jarrett is going off, being replaced by Thea.
Oh no,
Oh,
potentially
maybe not.
Just having a drink of water.
Ellie Cooper is on
Ellie Cooper's on.
at
that the
fullback.
Person with the white
Yep,
number 22.
white skins, 22. Looks like Emily McGuinness has come into the back line, and Ellie Cooper's gone into fullback. Ball's taken by Roisin again, out from the scrum. Rolling away yet again. Getting closer and closer to the try line.
Closer to that 5th try.
Birmingham passing it to the forwards. Sophie Adams again. Really trying to gain ground. Charlotte Daly wants it out on the left. Whoa, tackle from Loughborough.
Charlotte Daly looking for a hat-trick today,
Yeah, she is. She's calling for it. She wants it.
but Loughborough doing
Loughborough
well here.
pushing them back. Strong defence.
A lot of controversy on the chat about whether that was a try.
Ooh.
Alasdair.
Oh, passing it out left.
Oh,
It's
Charlotte.
safe hands from Emily.
bars are free.
Birmingham passing it left again. Trying to get it to
Charlotte
Charlotte.
Daly's
Charlotte's
through.
got it. She's got so many players on her.
It does take about 5 Loughborough players to take her down.
Yeah. Trying to get all of the boys team and the cheerleaders out of the way as well. Loughborough have kicked it out.
Kicked away.
Caught by Ellie Cooper. She runs
Fresh
it
on the
straight
pitch.
back in.
Her first involvement is involved in a massive tackle, a brilliant challenge there
Yeah,
from the
that was
Loughborough
great.
player.
Great from both sides. Sophie Adams also taking it straight in. Passing out to the backs. What's she going to do? Out to Jemima. Out to Thea. Also fresh on the pitch.
Great challenge from Loughborough
Yeah,
to
really need. Their
end that
defence here has
opportunity.
been amazing. Birmingham have been pushing at the try line for a long time now. Birmingham do have someone down for an injury. Not sure who that is. Can't see.
Is it
Might be Sarah.
Roisin?
Oh, could be Roisin.
Just a bit too far away for us to.
He's a bit far. I think it might be Roisin.
The
That's a good
medic's
shout.
coming on.
Hello, nice to meet you. I messaged you yesterday on the
Oh,
Instagram.
yes, yes.
How you doing? Shaking hands.
Here's a scrum. I think it's a Loughborough scrum here. Birmingham have taken it straight out to the backs, passing it out left. Emily McGuinness, safe hands. Oh, ref's called it. No, ref's called it. No try, no try.
Is that another try?
No try, no try. Ref's called it, no try. I think it was a forward pass. Oh, that's really disappointing because Emily was straight through that gap there. Oh, she'll be gutted.
It is unfortunate, but
It is.
from the scrum as well.
Yeah. Another defensive scrum opportunity though. It's almost directly in line with the posts. So they still kept Loughborough within their half.
I mean, that's an interesting decision. As the scrum, like you say, right on the try line.
Well, it's in front of the post. Oh, good scrum for Birmingham here. Just going to reset. Loughborough's ball still.
It's about 5 minutes left in this game. Birmingham currently 26-12 to the good. In a spirited performance for the last game of the season.
Well, I'm getting quite nervous now that it's getting towards towards the end of the match, I won't lie. I really want these girls to get the win for the last game. Penalty to Loughborough. Oh, are they just going to redo the scrum? Yeah, they'll retake the scrum.
This is good for Birmingham though, it's just...
Yeah, the clock's ticking down.
I'm sure they'll celebrate well tonight at Sports Night.
I can't speak too soon. Don't speak too soon.
Commentators
the
can't.
the game's not over yet.
What's the theme tonight?
It's back to school for us. So hopefully you'll see some freshers dressed as stationery. That's what they've got to come as.
That's great.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Birmingham unable to take any advantage with that scrum.
Yeah, back 10.
Loughborough winning the
Loughborough.
penalty.
Yeah.
I think Birmingham sort of today has been a real accumulation of their past performances. They've been unfortunate. They've competed in every game. You know, that previous game against Loughborough, which was, you know, a cruel 15-12 loss.
Yeah, 15-10, yeah. I think this has really shown their strengths. You know, they've shown their strong players, shown their strong tacklers, shown their strong runners. It's really been like a highlight game of the team, really. And I'm sure they'll love to watch it back and see like all of their hard work in action.
A great way to round off the league
Birmingham
season.
with a turnover
and
again.
it could be
Molly
about
Chizzy
to be
with the
made
ball.
even better.
Running
Number 4
straight
charges
through. Go on,
Looks
Molly.
like to go over the try line
Has
and
she
score.
scored? I think she has. It's a try for Molly Chizzy. Wow. The girl can tackle and the girl can score tries.
5th try of the game for Birmingham.
That is great. The girls will love that. Birmingham.
All of the players that you predicted pre-match to play well have all scored now, I think.
Wow, I'm quite good at this.
You have to come back.
Yeah.
So Birmingham.
This really is fantastic from the whole team, though. You know, they kept Loughborough in their half for that whole time, basically. Kept coming back in the scrum, even though they gave the penalty away. You know, they turned over in the end and scored a try. What more can you want? Especially towards the end of the game. This will be Ellie Cooper going for the conversion here. Just fresh on the pitch.
So 31-12 so far. Hoping to make that 33-12. Number 22, Ellie
Cooper.
Ellie Cooper.
Sometimes plays for the twos.
You'll know her
I know
well.
Ellie well, yeah.
Can she kick?
I think she can kick. Oh,
Unfortunate.
had the length on it, but it didn't go through the posts.
Difficult angle.
Yeah, it was a bit of a difficult angle, that.
So about 2.5 minutes left remaining.
Big 2.5 minutes.
Birmingham 31 points to 12 to the good. Managed to...
Loughborough chatting to the referee again.
Don't know what they're trying to achieve
I think they're talking about the cheerleaders because they're quite close to the pitch, to be fair.
Well, I don't think they'd be complaining if they were winning.
Well, I don't know. I'm not getting involved. Great catch from Hannah Johnson. Wow, strong running.
And it has been a strong all-round performance from Birmingham today.
Yeah, as I said, they've really shown their strong tacklers, strong runners, like strong scrum. It's really been an all-round, like really positive game for the girls. Like they've been training so hard all season, and I'm sure they'll really love this game, playing the last minutes of it. For some people, this will be their last league game ever at uni. So really, step from Charlotte, but she's still tackled. Wow.
Her opposite number. Going in strongly there.
Hope she's all right from that. That was a pretty heavy fall. She looks all right.
So is it 5 points for a win?
I actually don't know how it works with the league. I won't lie. I don't want to say something and then be wrong.
Because I think a good performance today, a bonus point today, could see them
grubber from Emily McGuinness.
Newcastle to third place.
She's going for the tackle. Oh, she's made it. It's causing the ball to spill.
As the atmosphere soon will turn towards the men's game. Still a minute or so left in this impressive performance from the women.
Really great from the women today.
A great start to the engaged double header, and the men will be hoping to perform as well as the women.
Girls are asking for players to come left as Loughborough try and push through again. Whoa! What a hit from Jemima Moss. Ball is spilled. Birmingham have the turnover. Yes. Nee Fitzgerald trying to go in. Tackle. The Loughborough player with the scrum hat, number 18, she is really good at tackling.
As the clock ticks over 80 here on the Bournbrook Pitches, Birmingham with...
Whoa, another strong move from Jemima.
Excellent all-round performance, has to be said, and they've matched Loughborough that, you know, had been 100% win going into this game. And
completely. It's not the Loughborough I'm used to seeing, but you know they've really had some shining moments in it, some strong runners and some strong tackles as well. To give them credit.
Oh, they have played well. It's been a brilliant contest, very high quality game of rugby, which is you'd expect nothing less.
Tackle again, holding her up.
Loughborough won't be earning promotion despite finishing top, given the fact that there are twos.
Oh, Charlotte for the interception!
Could be through for a hat-trick.
Charlotte Daly! Hat-trick! Wow!
Wraps up a dominant victory here.
What a player. Charlotte Daly.
Hat-trick for Charlotte
Hat-trick
Daly.
on Engage on the last game of the season.
A dominant performance.
An interception. Wow. Oh, I love watching plays like that. It's so exciting.
They'll be hoping.
That was sick. She's going to be tired, but wow.
36-12 against top of the league.
This is incredible. The girls are so happy, hugging each other.
They deserve to be happy, but
Ellie
also
Cooper going for the conversion again. Fun fact. She's actually Charlotte's girlfriend.
Oh, really?
Bit of a duo team here.
It'd be a nice end to the league season if the couple can
Agreed.
both be involved in a converted try.
Yeah.
There might be some stern words in the Daily Cooper household tonight.
I'm not.
If she kicks it under the post,
Ellie.
unfortunately she does.
Unlucky though. It's still going for the win, and that's full time. Wow. Birmingham with the win over Loughborough. Loughborough unbeaten so far in this season. Birmingham will be so happy for that. Now it's time for the men's. See if they can equal the women's win.
If they can live up to that incredible performance against...
Because that was phenomenal.
From Birmingham, they, you know, straight away from the kick-off they received, and I remember McGuinness trying to be a bit cheeky and kick it through and charge it down, and just from that, you know, the tempo was set for Birmingham today.
Honestly, I'm so happy for all of the girls. They've worked really hard this whole time. It's really what they need going into the last game of the season. Just shaking hands with Loughborough here.
Loughborough not offered a way in. Birmingham were on top. They went in 14-0 up at half-time and never looked back. Loughborough looked to come back at the start of the second half.
Yeah, they had some really strong moments. You know, I thought they actually would score a lot more than they did. But I think it's quality to Birmingham's defence and their strong tacklers.
Well, I mean, the fact that they've put 36 points on the board and only conceded 12, you know, that shows that it has been an all-round performance.
You can see what it means to the girls. They're so happy with each other.
You know, and the support is there. The support is building here for the men's game.
The crowd is growing.
They've witnessed a brilliant performance by the Birmingham ones here in the final game of the season.
It's really nice as well to see a game with like lots of tries and conversions. Sometimes rugby can be very one-sided or very, you know, not many tries are scored.
This game's had it all.
It has. It's been really interesting right from the beginning. Yes.
A few controversial moments that, should Loughborough have had their
We would
second
like a
try.
TMO.
We would, yeah.
Birmingham, please can we have a TMO? And a
season.
scoreboard. Please can we have a scoreboard?
Scoreboard would be great.
Yeah.
I'm sure they will invest.
Yeah.
I mean, if they're seeing they're bringing in crowds like this on a Wednesday evening,
Yeah.
surely it's something that the uni needs to consider
It's a
investing
great
in.
turnout for Birmingham.
But what a performance to see the Birmingham team pick up a 36-12 victory, to pick up maximum points here.
Yeah.
A strong end to the season that we're hoping to carry forward this form into the cup games.
Are we allowed to interview anyone, do you think?
I think we should be able to.
Can we grab someone?
We could grab an interviewee. We've got a mic. We'll try and
Can we
grab
interview
someone.
one of the girls? Oh, well, they look a bit busy in the huddle, actually.
As they're having a huddle, but
Yeah, maybe not.
I mean, hopefully they'll come over here. You can use your connections.
My connections. All of the rest of the club's down at the other end, actually. There's a few of the men's club over here, but I don't know if I want to give them the mic. I don't know.
No, you deserve to speak to the heroes of the hour.
Yeah. I want to see what the club has to say. Looks like an emotional huddle. I'm sure a lot of emotions will be high, as I say, especially for a lot of the senior girls of the team. This will be ending almost their uni rugby career on such a high.
Player of the match for you, Alice?
Player of the match? Oh, that's hard to say. I think an easy decision would be Charlotte Daly, just because she had a hat-trick. I'd like to give it probably either to Sophie Jarrett or Roisin, captain, vice-captain. I think they both made really great runs, handed off loads of people, and really got the play going. Kept things fresh, kept trying new moves. Oh, they're coming over now. Let's see if we can grab
so
someone.
We're going to try and Alice is trying to work her magic, trying to bring over, get the attention, and we're hoping this will be the case.
Oh, they're doing another huddle. Oh, they do have to sing. This is a tradition for the girls to sing this song after every match, win or lose.
I'm sure it'll be a lot sweeter singing it on the victory.
It's a very energetic sing. Lots of clubs at Birmingham sing this song with different variations. As you can hear the boys singing their version. Fantastic. So nice to see.
A brilliant end. As we're hoping to grab one of the players for a post-match interview. Oh, seeming.
Come. Oh, I think
We've
I
got
think
a
they all
number
might
of
be coming.
Looks
is
like
this
we've
a spare
got the.
microphone?
Hold it, yeah.
Oh, are you going to hold it?
No, you can.
Oh, do you want me to hold it? Okay.
Looks like was this the captain
Got the
and
captain and the vice captain.
Captain and the vice captain.
Wow.
After a dominant performance over Loughborough. Congratulations. How are you feeling?
Exhausted.
Yeah.
Very, very happy.
Yeah. That was such a good game from you girls. How does it feel to score a try?
Literally over the moon. I didn't think it was going to happen, but it did, and my parents are here, and I'm so happy.
Oh, that's amazing. That's so good. That's so good.
Such a good achievement from us. Loughborough have had an undefeated season,
Yeah.
and we've ruined it with a bonus point.
I was going to say.
Yeah, we're chuffed. This is a really great foot to go off from going into the cup in the next couple of weeks.
And such a good crowd as well for women's rugby.
Amazing crowd. That we couldn't have done it without them. That's why we did it. That's why we scored the points.
Big home advantage.
Massive home advantage. Yeah. Amazing support and just a brilliant team. I was about to swear, sorry. Just an amazing team.
We've also got some support from Michelle at Basingstoke for you, Sophie.
Yeah, the club,
on the live
have been in touch.
screen.
Yeah.
She's my old coach.
Yeah.
What's
On
she
the
now?
live, yeah,
on the
watching
live
live.
stream. Say hi.
Hi Michelle. Hi Basingstoke RC. I love you. I miss you. Hi Mum. Hi Dad. Hi Bonnie.
Well, great performance. I mean, do you think the crowd did play a pivotal role then?
Yeah.
For sure, yeah. I think if they came out like this every week, we'd be scoring bonus points left, right and centre. Yeah, massively. Just really picked us up when her shoulders dropped a little bit and when we were tired.
Yeah.
But also just the hard work from the team as well. Like we knew what we needed to do from when we played them a couple of weeks ago, and we really took that into this game and played to our advantages rather than theirs.
Yeah.
And that's what got us the win ultimately.
Yeah, I agree.
Pulled it together, and every single player played their role, and just so proud of every single
All
player.
around great game from everyone. Really shined in all areas, ladies. Well done. That was really
Thank
good.
you.
Won't keep you very much longer. Enjoy the
I need a beer.
celebrations.
Yeah,
Thank
bye.
you. Bye. So that's all from us, me and Alice. We will be taken over by Joe and a member of the men's team for their fixture against Nottingham Trent in, the fixture that, the crowd are looking forward to. I mean, that performance from the Birmingham girls, there's a lot to look forward to if they can replicate such a great performance. So Birmingham running out 36-12, winners against undefeated Loughborough, as Captain Rossi did refer to. So, I mean, thank you very much, Alice, for an incredible commentary debut.
It's been very fun. It's very fun.
Your insight has been invaluable, and it's been great to grab an interview at the end with Sophie and Roisin. Ella, jubilant with the win. So
yeah, ecstatic. I can pass them on.
Yeah, thank you very much, and join us in a few minutes for the men's fixture.
For the men's game. Yeah, thank you.
Oh, hi, Joe. This is Joe.
Nice to meet you boys. I'm Joe. How are we doing? No, we'll do all three of us. Is there?
We weren't sure if you were coming, so.
Oh, have I ruined everything? If you want to run team, if you want to do it, go for it. I'll put part.
I don't know.
Do you need to run team? We're going to do that. I'm 100%. I'll do this every week if you want to practice. If you want to do it together, you're going to do it. Yeah.
These are our time.
Yeah, the thing is for me is that I guess you know all the players, so for me I'm always just like going by the numbers because you can't really press down. Just make it that person. So, well, talk about what's going on. And to be fair, once you get going, it's actually. Do we have to be after that? No. Full control. I'll come back on half time. Alright, cheers, mate. Cheers, mate. You wanted to grab a half, didn't you?
I want a half. Yeah. That's on the side.
Sorry? What's going on then? You do it. I'm going to do the whole game. Ali's doing the first half. Yeah. And then I don't know what's name. Joe's going to do the second half. Ali.
Gun. G-double-N.
No, A-L-I.
Another beard.
Yeah. Hello.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Bournbrook.
You got Ali Gunn here and Charlie Hubbard.
We're going to take you through 80 minutes of sublime rugby.
Biggest game of the season.
Has to be. Title
Engage
game for
at home.
Yeah, title game for Trent.
Here they come. Subs first. Impact players.
Impact players. Happy birthday, Henry Rawby.
Happy birthday, Henry Warby. Have we got any score predictions for the day, Al?
It's going to be a close one. I think Birmingham are going to nick it by 3, but we'll wait and see. What about you?
Tight game ahead. I'm not sure, mate. I'm similar to you. One lucky break and changes the game, doesn't it? Big crowd today, though.
Huge crowd down for the Engage event. Thank you, UOB students, for coming down.
Yeah, good turnout today. The Brum boys getting the chance going already. Here we go, boys coming out. Led by captain Gregor Loughborough Smith. So Al, should we do a quick run through the team sheet today?
Yeah, can do.
So if you want to start us off with the front row, just for anyone listening knows who's playing today.
Starting 1, James Coombs. Captain and hooker for today, Gregor Loughborough Smith. 3, Chris Romano. 4, Jez Trainer. 5, George Hartson. 6, Grufford Roberts. 7, Alex Murchison. 8, Matt Harrison.
Yeah, go on then. So we've got Barney Howes at 9. Alex Walder at 10.
Will Bug at 11.
Yep. And then Hugo Murray at 12. Hamish Comont 13. And then at 14 we've got Will Bug. And then finally at fullback Nick Blaine.
And today, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have a minute's silence for a former UBRFC player, Jordan Williams, who tragically passed away last year. Jordan was a great member of the club and is sadly missed by all.
Big game now.
Wonderfully observed minute silence, and now the attention turns to the rugby.
Any language on the chance, we're sorry for that. Yep, sorry for that.
Yeah, we apologise for any profanity.
For any language. What are you thinking now? Big kick-off to start for Brum here.
Massive first 5 minutes for both teams.
Strong team today, isn't it?
Very strong team, nearly a full fit team for Birmingham today. Trent looking strong as well on the back of some strong wins this year, so it should be a really good game.
Really good game. Alex Wilder, fly half, about to kick us off here. Piercy's looking ready on the wing.
Piercy's calf's looking sublime on the wing.
Wilder kicks us off. Gregor under the high ball there. It's gone backwards for Trent. Good tackle there for Jez. Early box kick, going to test Nick Blaine.
Nick Blaine, great take.
Great take.
Birmingham securing some ball early doors. Good
Great
carry.
George Hartson. Alex Wilder. Great little kick back.
Lovely kick.
Great kick, pinning them back. Just got to have a big kick chase now.
Nowhere. Great game management from Brum early doors.
Well done from Brum. Good pressure in the spy in the corner. The mascot warming up himself.
Yeah.
The viewers might not be able to see that, but it's always good to see him stretching and warming up.
First attacking line out for Brum of the game.
I reckon a big crash ball through Comont in the centres. It's got to be an option here for Brum.
Huge.
Big strong runner in the centres there.
Great first line out from Greg.
Great first line out. Greg Smith, a lot of tries from the back of Mauls this season. Almost top, is he top try scorer for Brum?
I think he is. Oh, and here Brum are motoring now.
Brilliant maul. Here we go. Got the back set up on the right.
Brum settle into their attacking phases now. Pick and go at the back from Greg.
Blindside's looking very open there for Brum. They look left. If they look left.
And they go left.
There we go.
Ooh.
Oh. Is that forward? No. That looks good.
Referee's played on. Advantage for
What
Brum.
are we going to do here now?
Free play coming up.
What are we thinking? A little chip kick from Wilder in the mid?
We would like to see something fun.
I bet you've gone back. What are you doing here, Ali? Are you putting this into the corner or are you taking the points early doors?
I think we mount the pressure. We go in the corner, see if we can get a try early doors.
Personally, I'd love a kick at goal. but I like it. Play the aggressive first. It looks like they've gone with your decision. Wilder to the corner. Great little nudge. Now this is where Brum have been very strong all season, haven't they?
Very strong, as we said earlier. Captain Gregor Lockhart-Smith scoring a lot of tries from the back of Mauls, so hopefully this will...
I wouldn't be surprised if we see some of the backs go and get involved to shove that over.
Yeah, Hamish Comont looking especially large in the 13 shirt today.
Yeah, big line out win first though, isn't it? Let's see some arrows. Brilliant throw, brilliant take.
Great take by Jez Trainer in the line out.
Looking strong, they've set that well. Good defence from Trent though. Swing around.
Oh, we're motoring now.
Motoring through.
Trent have done well, they've held up.
Hasn't quite managed to put that down.
The ball's at the back of the ruck.
What are we going to do? Are they going to play wide? The backs are waiting there, you can see.
Advantage again for Brum.
Big defence there from Trent. There's a
try.
There's a try.
First try to Brum.
Trying to see who the scorer is there. It looks like it's Matt Harrison, number 8 for Birmingham. Great first score for Brum. As we saw yet again, Ali, from the back of a maul, Brum seems to be quite unstoppable with that at the moment.
Brum looking very dangerous.
What do you reckon? Crowd's helping?
Crowd's doing their bit today, yeah. Fantastic
So it
turnout.
look like the mascot's helping a little bit as well.
First kick of the game for
Nick
Lee Blaine. It's his birthday tomorrow. Happy birthday, Lee.
Lee. Big kick. Almost at the 15 there.
Struck sweetly.
It's unlucky from Nick Blaine.
Nick Blaine. Good connection though, wasn't it?
Great connection. Early sight for Blaine, unfortunate there, but good start to the game from Brum. But as we know, Trent are a strong side.
Consolidate now, isn't it? All about the kick return. Trent now, big response from them.
We haven't seen Trent too much early in the game, so it'll be intriguing how... Oh, it's a fantastic chase from Trent.
Yeah, great shot. Unlucky from Hamish Comont there. Oh. Bit of handbags early doors.
Yeah, just both teams getting to know each other.
Yep.
It's nice to see.
Just saying hi. Just letting them know. What's big first scrum?
Huge first scrum
Huge
of the day.
First scrum. Pack weights looking pretty equal. Two big sides out today.
Massive sides. And Trent attack the line.
Good attack. Oh, good little ball.
Oh, that's pretty to watch from Trent. It really is.
Good tackle. Good tackle. Hamish Comont over the ball there. Is the referee going to get... No. Play on.
Oh, it's a wonderful line from Trent.
That's
a wonderful try. Back in the
line.
game, 5-all.
It's always the thing, Al. You score, you got to consolidate, don't you?
Exactly. And that has been Birmingham's problem all season, conceding early from the kick-off.
Yeah. Great line, though. You can't take it. That was a great line. I'm going to get the Trent. Fairly simple kick in front of the post here. Although they are the hardest sometimes, aren't they?
They are. You think about it a bit too much.
You think, oh, I don't even need to think, but... Yeah. Right, Birmingham then got to get something back on the board now.
Exactly.
We'll see if he converts this. If not, it'll be 7-5 to Trent. Great kick. Put on a bit of pressure there. Brum eager.
Trent with the conversion, 7-5.
Yet to see Brum get their back line really into it. We haven't seen much from them yet. Forwards started well. Great kick-off from Alex Walder there.
Fantastic
Great take from Trent. Here you go, Trent looks set for a box kick. Big kick chase now from them. Testing the backfield, the first number 8, Matt Harrison, under the ball here. Great competition from Trent there.
He's retained the ball.
I don't know which way that's fallen yet. It's not clear. Trent falls back on the Trent side. Great attack. They're seeming to get outside that third man, aren't they? Some good lines.
Yeah, they are, and it's
penalty Brum.
Fantastic from Brum.
Great penalty from Brum there.
It is an early concern for Brum, just getting outside the third man in defence, but they seem to have nullified it relatively well there. Yeah. So hopefully that's something we fix as the game goes on.
Isn't it? Yeah. Line out to Brum. Might see them unleash the backs here. What do you reckon? Prime position.
I do hope so. We've got, looks like a 5-man, 2 forwards. We've got Alex Murchison and Griff Roberts standing out in the back line. So hopefully we...
No, Alex Murchison off the line out. Carries well. Normally gets across that gain line. So hopefully we see that now.
Very athletic back row.
Great
for Brum.
take. Here we go. What's he going to do? Great little tip onto Graf. Good tackle, good defence. Read it well. Barney on the ball.
Fantastic carry from Matt Harrison.
Number 8 carrying well again. Alex Walder. Great ball out the back. Hugo Murray on the ball there. Getting caught up a bit.
Still going down the blind side here, Brum.
The blind side. Oh, big shot on Will Bug tackle. There. Done well to regather possession there. Great carry. He is a big man, isn't he?
He's massive,
You would
George
not want him
Hartson.
running at you. Great.
Oh, it's pretty to
brilliant
watch.
line. Oh. To be fair.
It's probably fair.
It's probably fair.
It's probably fair. The Brum crowd don't like it, but it's probably fair.
Would you expect anything different from the Brum crowd? Just got to respond now. Good momentum for Brum so far.
Very even game so far. Trent
Very
looking to
even
kick
game,
to the
yeah.
corner, get some territory. First line out for Trent.
Right in front of the Brum home crowd, so this is going to be an interesting one.
Again, we
apologies for
we
any language
apologise for
that you might
anything
hear.
you might pick up on our microphones.
It's a big line out. Got a feel for the Trent hooker here, don't you?
Oh, Matt Harrison's
great
done
steal.
fantastically well to spoil that.
There we go.
Brum have
Great.
retained
Well done.
possession.
Well done, Brum.
Oh, it's good line
Who
speed.
says crowds don't help, eh?
Aye. Oh, Alex
Oh.
Walder. Alex Walder.
We've got a bit of an
fantastic.
overlap here.
Trent quite narrow around the rucks here at the
Yeah.
minute. There's a bit of width.
Brum need to respond to that. Look up and out.
Nick Blaine with the high ball.
High ball, testing the back three. Great take.
Oh, fantastic feet from the Trent fullback there. Oh, he's still going.
He's done well there. Brum got to follow up perhaps a bit better with the kick chase there. Really put him down. Great shot.
Fantastic shot from
Great
James
shot.
Coombs there. Oh,
Pierce is a bit isolated.
on the attack here. Oh, James.
Great tackle.
Will Pearce,
Great
fantastic
Will
tackle.
Pearce.
Isolated in defence there, but he's done wonderfully well.
Great tackle from Will Pearce. I mean, that's what, as a winger there, you've got to make the decision, don't you? You either commit or you've got to wait, and he's done really well there. Rory, the Brum mascot. It's always interesting when you see smart shoes on a mascot, isn't it?
Dressed for the occasion. Well done, Rory. Scrum just inside Brum's half here. Barney House with the put in. First real attacking opportunity for Brum back line.
Got two big front rows there, aren't you? It's going to be a battle today. Right, it's going to be a battle
It
for
really
sure.
is.
Fancy yourself out in there?
Well, not on the front row. I think
You
I'll
fancy
leave
yourself
it.
out on the out in the
I'll
back
leave it to the
somewhere.
big boys in
Yeah.
there.
Good start for Brum though.
Very good start. Very close game so far. Oh, Trent seems to get the squeeze on here.
Brum's
But
done
Will
well
Pearce has
yeah.
picked it up.
Oh, Will Pearce done really well. Oh,
And he's unlucky to pass
great
it.
pick up from Hugo Murray there.
Jez Trainer doing very well there to
Brum
retain
did
possession.
really well to regain that ball at the back of the scrum. That's a great kick from Alex Walder.
Alex Walder with a sublime kick. Will Bugg seems to regain possession.
Can't quite see what's going on there. Looks like Brum has still got the ball.
Matt Harrison
Matt
again.
Harrison again.
Matt Harrison looks to have got the ball down, and he scored.
Let's try again.
A double for Matt Harrison.
Double for Matt Harrison early doors. Wow, that's a good start for Brum early doors. Taking their chances there as well.
100%.
On the back
Fantastic.
foot there, that scrum. Great scrum from Trent, we must say.
Fantastic scrum from
And
Trent.
then, yeah, great pick up. Will Pearce, great line again. He seems to contribute well early doors, and Matt Harrison popping up for another try.
Exactly. The boys seem to just be backing each other up at the minute.
Consolidation now again.
Again, though, we do next job. Need to focus on the next job here as we look at Nick Blaine going for the posts again.
Similar position, isn't it, again? Same as last time.
It is. Hopefully he's got his eye in this time.
Difficult kick that out wide, isn't it?
It's a fantastic
That's a great kick.
Nick Lee Blaine, what a kick. 12.
Birthday
7.
boy tomorrow as well.
Birthday boy, putting in a performance early doors for us.
Apparently the dogs have been let out. That's what the Brum crowd like to think, mate. Oh, and then we got the mascot.
We let the dogs out. Coons.
Thank you for that.
Rory, our mascot there, telling us what's
Telling
what.
us what's what, indeed. Done well to regain the ball there, actually. 2 good kickoffs from Trent, actually.
Very good kickoffs. Box kick from Barney
Box
Howes.
kick. Again, testing. 15 made good large. What's he going to do here? Better defence from Brum this time.
Much better defence, over the halfway.
Interesting option.
Trent looking to turn us
Great
here.
little kick. Alex Walder, well covered though. See what he's going
Oh, Trent decides to go quick from that.
play on.
15's playing wide.
Yeah, oh, go on. There we go. Yeah, Alex Murchison, good low chop tackle.
Classic Merch, really.
Yeah, got a really strong back row out today. Unfortunately lost number 8 early before, was it just before Christmas?
Yeah, our
So,
number 8 Fred
yeah.
Light, unfortunately.
Fractured neck.
It's a
Key
fant-
member of the team, but as you can tell today, Matt Harrison playing a great job at number 8.
Oh, a bit of pinball going on with the ball there. Interesting to see what the ref calls here.
If we're in for another scrum, we've got to hope Brum. Big scrum now.
Big scrum for Trent here, just inside the Brum half.
Midfield as well. Some would say ideal to unleash the backs, I'd say.
Yeah, we're looking for some champagne rugby here today. We really
We're
are.
looking at, I reckon, an 8 picks though on the cards.
Eight's a big boy as
He's
well.
a big boy. I would fancy him as my number 8 to make a few yards. Big job for Alex Murchison and Gruffer Roberts here.
Huge
Really got a
job
shot.
for the
If
back row.
he picks, he's got to shut them down.
Well, scrum's gone
He's
down.
done well.
Oh.
Oh. Always good about 3G though. Surface is good for scrummaging. I
Yeah.
believe, not much slippage.
Yeah, to be fair, mate, I can't lie. I'm not
I
well
wouldn't say we're the
adversed.
most clued in
yeah.
for scrums, but we'll give our 2 pence.
Yeah, well, exactly. Austin Healy doesn't know a lot, but he puts 2 pence in.
It's a pretty strong scrum there. He's picked, they reversed it.
Trent
Back
reversed
to
the other
10.
way on the attack. Good
Oh,
tackle
great
from
tackle,
Comont.
Hamish Comont. Brum defence just need to stay
nice
together
little
here.
offload from the prop there. Oh, fantastic from Hugo Murray.
Couldn't quite put him down, but did enough to stop the pass. Sometimes that's all you need to do, isn't it?
Oh, it's unlucky from Trent. It was
Trent
another
running
good
some
line.
great lines though, aren't they? Well, backfield's not in place. Potentially a kick's on here, isn't it? Yeah, Walder goes to the boot again. He's had a great day, great start to the day of kicking.
He's kicking well.
He's
Oh, the fullback did not want
amazing.
that. The referee hasn't. Oh no, he has pulled it back now.
Yeah.
Fantastic opportunity for Brum now, just outside
Alex
the.
Walder, early doors, controlling this game very well.
He's
very
pulling some
well.
strings in that 10 shirt.
Brum just got to be aware though, those lines, slicing through the defence, aren't they?
Trent are looking very dangerous when they get ball in hand, but
Brum, very strong defence.
Trent just seems to be the architects of their own downfall at the minute.
Centres for Brum, doing very well. Hugo Murray wrapped him up there in the midfield. Hamish Comont, nice low chop.
Time off, Chris Romano down.
What are we thinking now? Momentum shift, little break and play.
Yeah, hopefully. I mean, Trent need to really grab a hold of themselves. Again, they are the architects of their own downfall early doors. A few silly errors, but we have seen how good they are on the attack when they string it together.
It's a long game though, isn't it? What?
Game of 2 arse.
How
many cliches can we get?
Literally, mate.
How many cliches can we get into this commentary performance?
What options have Brum got for Chris Romano down?
On the bench, we got Henry Warby today. Happy birthday, Henry Warby. And we've got...
Looking very good in recent weeks.
Very, very impressive from the bench.
Hard worker, isn't he? Putting a lot of work to get here. He's looking very good. And who's pudding have we got here? We've got a Brum pudding now. Big scrum. Almost midfield, I'd say here, deep in the Trent half. You got to fancy Brum here to make some yardage.
Ball's out quickly.
Ball's out to Hugo Murray straight away.
Oh, Hamish Comon.
Good carry, gets across the gain line.
Oh, it's unlucky. It's a good tackle from the Trent back row there. Tackled into touch there by Trent.
Again, we must keep saying apologies for any language. Unfortunately, this is what you get when you mix alcohol with a big crowd, isn't it?
Wow. Enjoyment, I say, Charlie, enjoyment. Line out for Trent, just outside their 22.
Brum can steal it again.
Oh,
Brilliant
Jez
from
Traynor.
Jez Traynor in the air.
Fantastic.
George Hartson there.
Wonderful yards as well.
Jez has set the line. Let's see what Jez Traynor's going to do here. Great little tip.
And double ruck,
Brum have
fantastic.
got quick ball here. Can spin it to the left, lots of room.
Oh. It's unlucky, it's backwards. Nick Blaine mopping up.
Yeah, he's done well there, hasn't he? He's got a reset now.
Ooh, penalty
Brilliant
to Brum.
Penalty.
Not releasing there from what looks like the Trent back row.
What's Alex Walder thinking here? We're going into the corner again. As we saw early doors, the driving ball for Brum is a real strength.
It's an absolute weapon.
That's a great kick into the corner. You can sense Brum, they're putting themselves in the right area this game. They know where their strengths are. Attacking Maul.
Very much so, and Trent seems to be really on the back foot at the minute.
I'm sure Gregor, the captain, would love to have another try today, though.
He's very close to the University of Birmingham try record for a BUCS season, so hopefully we can see him.
For a front rower, that's a once-in-a-lifetime kind of opportunity, I believe.
Yeah, and that's... he really does know where the try line is this season.
I'm not sure Will Bug will be too happy about that.
Fantastic from Jez Traynor, and here
we go.
Brum cooking. Look at this. Oh,
brilliant!
And
that is the captain, Gregor Lockhart Smith.
Big G-Reg.
Can anyone stop him from that range?
Ah, it's pretty to watch. It really is. With a man like him at the back of the scrum, he's just.
But is that Brum's secret weapon? Being able to turn up, put it in the corner, and score a try like that.
I think it is. I think we're an expansive team, but we do have real sort of ability in our forward pack to just get the job done at the line out. It's very efficient, and even with a few losses in personnel such as Fred Light and Aidan Ali, we still seem to be getting points on the board from them all.
Well, we give Greg a lot of that credit, but also there's a lot of work that goes in before that. I mean, to set that maul. I mean, Jez Traynor, Matt Harrison, key individuals in there.
Fantastic play from both of them. Nick Lee Blaine with another opportunity for 2 points.
He's had three in the same place, hasn't he?
He is. He loves that corner.
Is that a dream, or is that a bit,
Well, he's 1 from 2.
He's 1 from 2. Not sure this is the ideal time to turn the music on when someone's trying to kick, but
it's unlucky from Nick.
It's unlucky.
17-7 to Brum.
Brum will be very pleased with the start. It's exactly the start you want with a big home crowd.
Good take from Gruff Roberts there.
He's done well, hasn't he? He's mopped up a lot of ball this game. Been very solid. Big carry from G-Reg.
Brum looking to exit here through our scrum half Barney House.
Big kick chase though.
Very important kick chase.
A lot of height on there. It's going to be a challenge for the fifth. Great take.
Fantastic take from Trent 15. Trent really looking to get into the game here. They haven't really had much attacking ball so far.
Potentially some dangerous lines going to be run here.
Very true.
Brum's got to really shut them down.
Working hard round the corner here, Trent. Lovely offload to the second row. And they've got some
done well
purchase.
to get away there.
Trent just starting to build up a head of steam here.
Brum doing well though, not overcommitting too many to those rocks, keeping numbers available. Oh, it's a
fantastic
great shot
tackle from Hamish Comon.
Great tackle.
Their 8 felt that. Oh, and a chance to break, and Will Pearce. And Will Pearce is motoring. And Nick Blaine's going. And look at the speed of the man.
Oh, he's run through.
Nick Lee Blaine. The birthday boy. It's fantastic rugby.
Well, that's just Birmingham. Will Pearce, though, he's been part of all the expansive tries, hasn't he?
Will Pearce putting himself about.
Great fen. Strong lad, isn't he? Farmer strength.
Oh, Somerset's finest, Will
Somerset,
Pearce.
Will Pearce.
Got to say, it all starts from the tackle from Hamish Comon in the midfield. Just absolutely shot at him.
Brilliant handoff as well, wasn't it?
Oh, it's just fantastic rugby from Brum.
Just like that, Ali.
Wow.
Goes from a Trent attack to Brum try.
Easy 2 points for Nick Blaine, converting his own try. 24-7.
Just doing some maths there. I think the Brum crowd enjoyed that one by the sounds of it.
Oh, fantastic again. Trent really struggling to get into the game here. They're looking dangerous when they get some phases, but
say that. Brum to consolidate.
Oh, Barney Howell's running it from the from our own try line there.
It's a big tackle as well from Trent.
Brum just needs to be careful we don't get arrogant here. 24 points up early doors. Need to make sure we exit.
No silly errors now, isn't it?
Fantastic carry by Matt Harrison there.
Brum unfortunately had a visit up to Durham, didn't they? Big lead, and unfortunately let the game slip away, so let's hope we don't see that today.
Yeah, game management massive. Something for the boys have worked a lot on in the last
big
couple of
chase
weeks.
from Will Bug.
Will Bug, fantastic kick chase.
Great tackle from Will Bug. We got a turnover
there.
It
is absolutely fantastic.
Is that Grufford Roberts?
And we're marching forward.
And we're marching back. Grufford Roberts with a massive, massive turnover.
Just
sometimes those are almost as important as tries, aren't they?
And it's got the crowd going, even if it didn't need to get going anymore. Just a little bit of ill discipline from Trent there as well, marching back 10 metres, giving.
Well, it just makes it from a potentially corner kick to just getting into their half, doesn't it? So
yeah. The way Alex Wilder's kicking today, I mean, he doesn't need a second invitation.
Another pretty good kick, isn't it? Not quite driving distance, but.
Just on the 22, but we know if there's any team in the league that can drive from here, it's got to be Brum.
Again, we haven't seen much from the centres yet in terms of carrying on attack. It'd be good to see some involvement.
Not yet. I mean, Will Pearce seems to be stealing the limelight in the back line in the minute.
He's looking very, very strong. Reading the game well as well, isn't he? Responding well. Be good to see Will Bug get his hands on the ball as well. We know he's got lots of gas, lots of pace.
Very potent attacking threat, Will Bug. Really impressive in the games he's played.
Lost him to injury though, didn't we? Oh. Broken leg, he's come back looking very good.
Trent
have done well to, they've sussed out the Birmingham wall there.
Done very well
Birmingham have done really well though to get back on.
Balls at the back for Barney Howells. Brum really
isolated here, but another good carry.
Yeah, securing some quick ball
George
here.
Hartson
Trent have done very well.
That's a great turnover.
Fantastic from the Trent 6.
That is a great turnover. He's looking very good this game, the Trent 6, isn't he?
Very impressive. Early try for him.
Early try and doing a big defensive shift. 24-7. It's 24-7, isn't it?
Fantastic kick from the Trent 10 there. Turning Brum round, back into their half. Again,
momentum swings, isn't it? Yeah, story of the
first half. The momentum seems to swing back to Trent, but they just can't seem to keep hold of the ball at the minute.
Well, Brum, big defence now, isn't it? We know Trent have got some strong... They've got the 6 out there in the midfield, so Brum have definitely got to be eyeing him up.
It's overthrown.
Chris Romano.
Picks up from the back.
Great mopping up there. Now they're going to... Now Brum have been looking...
Oh, fantastic game management.
Just outside of 50-22, though, isn't it? Unfortunate bounce for Alex Wilder there. Trent deciding to run it back.
Unlucky from George Hartson there, just high.
High tackles. He's apologised, that's always good.
No
good sportsmanship. No intent. No, it's fine. Yeah. Get something out of that.
Similar story for Trent again, turning Brum around on the penalty, just back into Birmingham half.
Again, the 6, big ball carrier in the midfield. Brum have got to be wary of him, don't they? Got Alex Merchant and Gruffer Roberts up against him. Good line out from Trent.
Off the top. Oh. Fantastic carry, and again from the 6. Real dangerous.
It's a great carry. Hamish
Trent.
Comont puts him down, though. Again, a great leg chop in.
Great ball for Trent.
Will Pearce. It's unlucky not to hold on to him. Some big shots going in.
Played out the back by Trent. Oh, fantastic Matt Harrison wrapping up. There was an
wrapping
overlap
up there.
Just
got to put him down. Alex Wilder's done well to get up there. Will Pearce moving into the centres there. You can sense the big shots coming.
Trent just starting to flex their muscles in the attacking sense now. Really going through the phases. Oh, fantastic dummy from the 9.
Quick ball for Trent again.
Trent just on
Brum
the
have just got to be wary of the numbers here. They're coming round the ball quickly. But a slow ball though. It's taking the momentum.
Pick and go game now from Trent.
It's going to have to be big forward defence here. Trent have definitely got the team for this, haven't they?
Very much so. Former
Great
Super
ball
BUCS
out
team.
wide.
Oh, fantastic feet. Good tackle. Just
It's
held
a
up.
great defence. That's great defence.
Oh, advantage for
Advantage for Trent.
Feels like a Trent try could be incoming
Brum
here.
have done very well to hold out though. Good defence. It's unfortunate. Again, like you said, Ali, Trent, you know, they've got penalty advantage there, so you can throw those balls, can't you?
Very much so. Just Trent, again.
What are they going to be thinking though? That's about 10 phases and they haven't quite got over. 5 metres out.
Oh, tap and go from Trent. Old school tap and go.
Old school
Haven't seen
tap and
that
go.
for a couple of years. Oh, wonderful, wonderful.
That
dummy
9 though,
from
he's
the
looking
9.
for it. He's looking for those snipes.
Try for Nottingham Trent.
He's keeping the speed high for the Trent attack, isn't he? Fizzing that ball out, getting the right players involved.
Very much so. Very impressive from Trent 9 early doors.
We haven't really seen the Trent backline being unlocked yet, though, have we? Very much through the forwards, big carriers.
Trent just reminding Birmingham the threat they pose throughout this game.
All to play for now, isn't it, still? 24-12, am I right, Ali?
Yes. With a kick to
With
come.
a kick to come. And some would say, hopefully not the most challenging one.
Well, you'd hope so.
I can confirm that I've missed that kick multiple times. I think Sevens is worse with the drop kick. In front of the post, it's an easy one to miss. Well,
yeah. Usually some of us are a little bit tired by the time we get to the try line, so the drop kick's made a little bit harder.
don't really fancy it by that point. How long do you reckon we've got till half time?
I'd say probably less than 5 minutes till half time. Been a really interesting first half from both teams, actually.
I think Birmingham now to get an next try. That'll do really well. I think Trent get the next try. Momentum will swing their way, won't it? A bit deeper of a kick-off from Alex Wilder here. Good kick chase. Great tackle. Great tackle. Is that Alex Merchant with the chop tackle? He's not the biggest guy in the world, but he sure knows how to chop, doesn't he?
Throws himself about.
Throws himself about indeed.
Fantastic.
Again,
box
testing
kick.
Nick Blaine here. Great
wonderful take from Nick Blaine.
Again, a nice shot from Trent. Good defence. You've always got to feel for the fullback when they've got to take it and just get munched like that. The Trent backfield looking a bit unsure there.
Ball in Alex Murchison's hand, just offloads it to George
He's
Hartson.
done well. George Hartson's looking better and better as the weeks go past, isn't he?
Really impressive. Fantastic line from James Coombs. Unlucky.
We just take it back to Hartson for a minute. He's a real athlete, but he's really switching into rugby now, isn't he? Big time.
Yeah, really impressive to see. He's an imposing figure and a real leader with how he plays on the pitch. Not the loudest character, but very aggressive, very physical.
That's what you need though in the pause, isn't it? You need some leg choppers and you need some just aggressive, hard runners. It's unlucky there from James Coombs. It's always that when it's just in the fingertips. Can't quite bring it in. Good conditions today though.
Fantastic.
Dry. Obviously a 3G pitch, the Bourney.
It doesn't rain on the Bournbrook.
It doesn't rain on the Bournbrook. Big crowd as well. Lots of people out.
Yeah, thank you to everyone for coming out. That's an amazing crowd. And
yeah, luckily the people watching here don't have to listen to us.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry for everyone on the YouTube. This was kind of thrown upon me and Charlie, but you know, Nick Mullins and Ben Kay seem to be doing all right, don't they?
Trent 9. You could see him a little snipe here, maybe down the blind side.
Yeah, real live wire the Trent 9 so far in this game. Interesting to see how Trent have set up with 3 behind the 10, just behind the scrum, so really interesting to see how they play this.
That's a great kick, isn't it? Bit of a tester. It sits up, unluckily
sits up for Nick Blaine.
Good for Nick Blaine, unlucky for Trent. A lot going on there, but in the end it's a Trent scrum. Inside halfway, midfield scrum. Big attacking threat now, Trent midfield scrum.
Yeah, moments of great opportunity just before half time for Trent.
We're not seeing many backs moves off the back of these scrums, are we? A lot of 8 pick, 9 straight to 10. We're not seeing too many centres, wingers getting unleashed.
Yeah, very interesting game so far in terms of it's been quite forward dominated.
Indeed, and 2 strong backlines as well, so you're going to see them both get into the game.
Very impressive. One opportunity for Brum, which they execute through Nick Blaine, but here we can see Trent.
Big defence time for Brum now.
Pulled out the back. It's unlucky.
Again, Trent can't quite get it to hand at the moment.
Yeah, it's just not connected with the Trent backline, so they resort to their forwards here.
Great tackle from George Hartson again, looking physical.
Trent looked to the blind side. Well wrapped up by Grufford Roberts. Fantastic line again.
Great double tackle there. That's a real prime example. You want to wrap them up. Don't let them get the offload.
Brum just seemed to be working out how Trent are playing just as the half goes on.
Trent really good offloading there though. Brum need to now really slow that ball down. I very much feel like Trent, when they get that momentum going, they're quite hard to stop. They've got some big ball carriers.
They're a really impressive team, Trent, and this is the concern for Brum. Is a fast starts is very good for us, but Trent will grow into the game. They are a former Super BUCS team, and they do have talent to prove.
Great, Brum's read the 9. That 9's going to be looking all game, so it's important that Brum get those guards in right next to the ruck.
He's a cheeky little player, that 9. Fantastic Brum D set there.
That's a big call, isn't it? Like Brum needed some sort of error there. Turn it back over. This close to half time, you don't want to concede another try.
No, it'd be really important for Brum to try and get in at half time with the 10-point cushion that we have.
Yeah, exactly, and a strong set of players to come on. Yeah. So like we said earlier, there's a strong set of impact players to come on from Brum. Got Henry Warby for the front row. I mean, I'm excited personally to see him in the second half. I think when he comes on, he's going to be a real threat. He's quick, he's mobile.
Really explosive character, Henry Warby. We got as Brum just try and play out from their own 22. Good carry from Grufford Roberts there.
The back row for Brum doing a lot this game.
Quick ball available for Brum here as we go down the short side, and Will
Great
Buggs got his hands on the ball. And look at him motor. Great tackle from the Trent fullback. Barney Howes, it's unlucky. The ball's gone backwards though.
One too many passes for
Barney's
Brum.
still going.
Barney's still going.
Will
Pearce calling for the cross kick.
Will Pearce has got all day.
See if Alex Walder spots it.
Oh, fantastic kick from Hugo Murray. Surely there should be a try. Oh, Will Pearce. Oh, it's fantastic play.
Try.
Somerset's finest.
I mean, Hugo Murray's done really well there. Alex Walder not quite seen it, and Hugo Murray changes. What was that going to be? A real flat, hard pass to put it in for the kick. That's brilliant work.
It's an absolutely mesmeric kick from Hugo Murray.
You
It
gotta
really
say-
is.
You got to say, Will Pearce looking incredibly strong in this game.
The calves on the man as well. I mean, you're not.
Yeah,
gonna
you
stop
got.
him from that far out.
You got to be jealous of that, haven't you? I don't think I've seen that guy on the Stairmaster, but he somehow got those.
The only bloke in the gym that doesn't train legs yet has an impeccable set of calves.
Yeah.
Oh, he
I
seems-
hear a little bit of a fanboying there, Ali.
You've got to be impressed by the man. I mean,
With your injury yourself, slightly out the gym on the beers a bit more, hoping for those calves one day.
you've got to dream for calves. For a man that doesn't train legs and you get calves like that, I don't know if it's sort of. I don't know if I'm impressed or jealous. Will Pearce seems to have a little problem at the minute for Brum. That's concerning after his try.
Yeah. Great physio team though for Birmingham.
Fantastic. Luke and Sarah.
Yeah,
Wales'
big shout out to
finest.
them.
Seems okay to carry on. Fantastic news for Brum.
Can't heart those calves, mate. Did you get the kick?
31-14 to Brum now, as me and Charlie calm down from our Gary Neville moment there.
That's a brilliant kick-off.
Fantastic kick from Trent, really is.
You can see the frustration with the 10 though. He's not quite got a kick chase for it, but great kick from him. The whole railing is shaking as the crowd is starting to get noisy again.
Just as mentioned in the first half, always a little problem for Barney Howes at the back there. Trent looked to spring an attack from that.
Good pressure from Hamish Comont, not quite got it. He's done well to almost rip it.
Fantastic game management from Trent 9 again. He is really pulling the strings for them.
Good bounce there. Half time, good choice of kick.
Half time for Brum. Half time score 31-14 to Birmingham.
Do you want me to grab it? Do you want me to grab it? Do you want to hold these? I'll go grab this. Oh, do you want it?
Oh, sweet, we're off.
Here's the commentary.
And we're back. Ali, a nice little half-time refreshment. What have you got yourself?
Got myself a Red Bull sugar-free from the Red Bull man. He's come down to support us today.
It's very nice of them to support. Interesting half. For anyone who saw that, Trent didn't fancy watching Batsock for 2. That's another brilliant
No, very
kick-off.
rude of Trent for that. It's a fantastic first hit on Matt Harrison.
Matt Harrison getting...
Will Bug, fantastic
great
take. Very rude of Trent to ruin Battlesock there. Fantastic. Thank you for Battlesock for coming out.
Yeah,
advantage to Brum.
Advantage Brum. Alex Walder looking good.
Oh, it's expansive.
Sevens here. Oh.
Penalty advantage though.
Surely, yeah.
Again, as mentioned in the first half, Trent just let themselves down with ill discipline. The referee here today is not taking it.
Starting to creep in.
Alex Wilder again, putting an absolute peach of a nudge.
It's a great kick from Alex Wilder.
Right in front of the Brum faithful.
You can sense the Brummy boys are up for this, aren't they? They want to put this game away. Brum home crowd right where the line out is.
Greg Lockhart-Smith to throw in.
Experienced.
I think we've got...
He likes big occasions like this.
Yeah, I think over 50 caps for G-Reg. Fantastic dart to Matt Harrison.
Line out. Alex Merchant.
Oh, well read.
He's done well to hold on to that ball.
Yeah, well read from the Trent 6 there.
George Hartson.
Oh, little dummy from Hartson.
Big carry for George.
Oh, it's unlucky.
Unlucky, he's chucked the ball.
Trent looking to transition here. Will Pearce again, fantastically read.
Brum have done well to get their backfield. You've got Alex Walder in the backfield there.
Great carry. Oh, fantastic strip. Alex Murchison again, really putting himself about. The back row have been superb today for Brum. Oh, little PB.
Alex Walters gets that ball out.
Will Bug. And you know what happens when Will Bug gets the ball? Well defended from Trent.
Couldn't quite get that away. It's difficult there, isn't it?
Big line from Jez Traynor.
Just trying to figure out what's gone on there.
Unsure what's been called here by the referee.
I believe it's probably a scrum down.
Scrum down to Brum on the 5.
Big scrum. Big scrum. Trent need to turn this one over, don't they?
It's going to be an interesting scrum now. There's a sense of optimism around the Bournbrook when Brum get in these areas. They're looking really dangerous today.
Well, the way the back row's playing, you got to fancy them to score.
Yeah, Matt Harrison here, or 2 tries to his name.
Alder controlling the game unbelievably well.
The excitement is palpable around the Bournbrook.
Will Bug starting to get into the game.
Will
It's
Bug.
always a slow start for the backs. But
Penalty to Brum.
That's what they want, isn't it?
Penalty to Brum. Jez Traynor taps it quick, goes for the line, and he scored. Try for Jez Traynor.
Jez Traynor special.
That is a Jez Traynor
When you
special.
play touch rugby, you kind of can't help yourself. I believe.
England touch as fine as Jez Traynor. He's got a
Does
cap,
show,
don't you know?
Transferable skills, isn't it?
Very transferable. Soft hands from the big man.
No, soft hand, like, exactly. It builds those skills that you don't quite get from 15s. Read that situation well.
Brum starting the second half, how they
Nick
finished the
Blaine, another
first.
difficult kick.
Six. Trent already looking like they're ringing the changes.
To be fair.
A couple of subs getting warmed up for Trent as Nick Lee Blaine looks to add some more points to his name.
Got to say, he's got a very nice pair of boots, doesn't he?
Fantastic.
Big kick.
It's unlucky. Pulled from Nick Blaine there.
It's always difficult, high pressure situation.
36-14.
It's just got to keep getting on with each kick. You can sense Trent now. They really need to get under this kickoff. It's another good kickoff from
Great
the fly half.
chase. Matt Harrison again under pressure. He's done phenomenally well. It's fantastic. Gruff Roberts making a break.
He's done well there.
Cutting in brilliantly. Oh, Trent very unlucky not to get the turnover
Great
there.
clear out though from George Hartson again. Brummer just got a
Barney Howe's looking to put one up here.
Cracking box kick. Get the chase as Will Bug under the
Alex Murchison
fancies.
Oh,
yeah!
fantastic from Alex Murchison. As Jez Traynor leads the charge. He's done well again,
Really
Jez
done
Traynor.
well there.
It's fantastic play from Brum. They really are putting Trent under pressure.
You've got to say, great game management from the halfbacks today. That's a great option to but the kick would have been nothing without a great chase from Alex Murchison.
Exactly.
Put the pressure on.
Kick's only as good as its chase.
It's where the extra fitness. I know you don't like that, Al, but that's where Alex Murchison always a top runner in all those fitness tests, isn't he?
I know when he's not on Twitch, he's running around laps, and you've got to respect that.
Big gamer as well, isn't he?
Very efficient man, Alex Murchison. Too efficient, almost.
See some oddball pants on Rory the mascot. Again, a great brand.
Fantastic charity.
But Brum earlier this season actually won a sevens tournament there last summer in Newcastle.
Group of second-year lads going up and getting the win for the club.
We did indeed.
Charlie Hubbard.
What a great time that was. But
Don't think you could delve into too many stories about that weekend, could you, Charlie?
No, but it was good fun. Good cause as well.
Fantastic cause, great charity. Please have a look online.
Tom Miller Foundation.
Great opportunity here for Brum. Moments of fantastic optimism here for hopefully a nice backs play. Ball's at the back with Matt Harrison. He peels off blind. It's 2-on-2. Will Bug gets the ball. Will Bug looks like he's in. Will Bug's motoring. Will Bug scores for a double. It is unbelievable rugby.
Ali, I'm starting to feel a lot of excitement. I want to stay impartial, but Brum seemingly doing pretty well this game.
Yeah, I think the tempo that Brum are bringing, especially Matt Harrison's got the ball on strings today, to be fair to him. But
well, like we said earlier, Will Bug slow start for him. Not out of choice though, just a lack of ball, and then
he's always dangerous. Any sniff he gets, he often converts.
Talking of that sevens tournament, player of the tournament he was.
Will John Bug.
Will John Bug. Real athlete, isn't he?
Fantastic athlete.
Pushes some reasonable weights in the gym.
Yeah, come back from Christmas really really strong and lean. Obviously broke his leg against Leeds, which was a real shame, real miss for the boys, but fantastically and sometimes annoyingly knows where the try line is.
Well,
not good for the other boys in the
another big
competition.
kick here, isn't it, for Nick Blaine? You know how it goes though, Al. Momentum with kicking, isn't it?
Very much so. Very much so. And Birmingham don't look like they're slowing down with tries, so I know he'd like some more points to his name.
The mascot getting some cheers.
Nick Lee Blaine, that's a phenomenal kick.
It's a great kick from Nick Blaine.
That's a phenomenal kick. 43-14 to Brum. They really are turning the screw now. But as we know, Trent still not to be counted out. They're an impressive side.
What's changed for Brum today? Obviously, last week tried to put in a good performance, but probably didn't just quite click.
I think it's been coming for a couple of weeks. There's been a real sense of optimism around the squad.
The head coach back.
Very good.
Unfortunately, as we all know, the pandemic.
Yeah, caught out with COVID last week against Newcastle, but just optimism.
Yeah, it's a tough trip, isn't it? Up to Newcastle.
Yeah,
big home crowd, coachless.
Difficult for the boys, but we wrote that off, and we have to admit it's been coming the last couple of weeks. This is the performance we deserve. Trent unlucky there under the high ball.
Another brilliant kick. Yeah. One more photo.
Unlucky there
Brum doing really well.
Unlucky there for Brum. Trent penalty, looking to go to the corner.
This is what they need, a bit of a momentum shift.
Yeah, we just need to make sure we don't get too arrogant. I know the scoreline is flattering, but...
Yeah, indeed. It's a big old task now for Trent. It's an uphill battle.
You can only just get them in. Two.
I'm eyeing them, I hope not.
Big shout out to our social media manager today, George Stewart. Really putting himself about, getting the snaps in for the Instagram.
To be fair, he does love photography. So
he does.
A role for him, isn't it?
Fantastic dart from the Trent hooker. And
Greg calling the boys out there. The 9's going to look dangerous.
Oh, the 9's gone again, and Trent look like they're under. Oh, it's a good try from Trent. It really is.
Looks like Hamish Comont may have hurt himself there.
Yeah, it's a shame. It was a fantastic set piece, well set at the back of the line out, and again that Trent 9 causing a few problems.
Great try for Trent. That's a bit of a concern to see Hamish Comont go down there. Let's hope he's all right. Looks like potential upper body head injury there. Big shot came across to try and save the try.
Yeah, he's known for putting his body on the line, but it does look like he's hurt himself there, which is a real shame. He's quietly gone about his business well.
Is this the kind of shift Trent need though?
Potentially.
Conversion.
What, 20 plus 43.
Got nothing to lose at this point. Got to go for it.
They do have to go for it. I mean, 23 points in a game of rugby sounds like a lot, but again, like we said, the momentum shifts and they could be right back in it, Trent.
Now we're starting to see perhaps an injury, a bit of fatigue setting in. Should we discuss a little bit of like who we've got to come on? Some of the big impact players.
Yes, we've got, in terms of the backs, we've got Cullen Daly. Very
often a starter, first team for the last couple of years.
Yeah, really impressive 9. And we've got two young backs in Charlie Muir and James Aikman. Very comfortable back 3 players.
Both not too much experience, but both very able players.
Very comfortable in the back 3, very impressive. And Will Pearce, obviously, with the option to move into centre, is always well received.
And can we just note for anyone watching, Hamish Comont is back up and fine. It's always good to see.
Oh, interesting kick from the Trent 10. Nick Blaine, ball bounces nicely for him. Not a lot on for Nick Blaine as he searches, finds Matt Harrison.
Just got to.
Matt Harrison unlucky.
Unluckily, he's lost the ball there.
Just a little bit of love between the 2 8s there. Oh, Trent look like they've gone quick. The referee's having absolutely none of that.
It's tough out there for the boys. Big crowd, big pressure. But just got to keep those temperatures in control, don't they?
Huge pressure.
You saw in the first half Trent get marched back 10 metres. The referee's not, they've got to make sure everyone behaves. So
yeah, he's running a tight ship as the ref here today. And James Coombs just getting
always appreciate the officials.
James Coombs just getting the boys round there, just getting them to clear their heads, focusing on the next job. We don't want any ill discipline going into Brum's game, especially with the lead that we have.
big defence for Brum.
Huge defence. Haven't had many scrums really this game, but be interesting to see how it goes here. Strong scrum from Trent. Seems to be marching forward as well.
Really. Been told to use it there.
Winger comes off. Oh, he's
done well there, hasn't he? Good. Again, Trent running those real hard lines at Brum defence.
very much so. Alex Mogerson doing well to peel off and help his 10 there.
Again, are we starting to see this momentum shift in the game?
We could be, as Trent look like they're attacking forward and he's motoring through.
He's motoring
and
through.
he could be going in the corner here for Nottingham Trent, and he looks like he scored. The referee's going to go chat to his assistant, unsure about the grounding at the moment.
Oh, no try. We've got no try.
We've got no try. Trent seemed very confident.
Again, is that these little errors which are going to cost Trent at the end of it?
Exactly. I think they will look back with a bit of disappointment, Trent, today.
Looks like on the far side of the pitch we've got a bit of a Trent crowd though. Heard a few cheers.
Yeah, Trent have got a few numbers, not too far away from Brum as we know, but
yeah, you have some big journeys up here. Go all the way up to Edinburgh for some of these, so.
Right on to the Berg today as well for beating Newcastle. Fantastic result for them, down the bottom end of the table. Strong line
that's
out.
What you need, isn't it? You're 5 metres out. You just got to secure that ball to get it away.
Apologies for any language you may have heard on the mic, picked up by the microphone there. Barney Howe's not getting quite as much distance as he wanted, but Will Pearce, fantastic
He is
again.
unstoppable this game, isn't he?
Really is Somerset's finest. Oh, Alex Walder looking to be expansive. As Brum go here now with Cambridge Comon.
He's finally got his opportunity.
Does well to get to the floor.
Yeah, he's done really well.
Done fantastically well. As Brum just set the ball up here, and Barney Howes looks like he's going to the air.
Will Bug to chase as well. A bit deeper, a bit more difficult. Can't get his kick chase. Got some members of the Brum crowd coming over.
Oh,
that's
nice
a
option.
Great little kick.
Nick.
Oh. Nick Blaine though, committed, went for it.
Will Bug's got the ball in hand, and as we said, we know how dangerous he can be. It's unlucky. Referee's pulled them back. Bit of miscommunication.
Don't think Will Bug was quite going to get there this time.
Yeah, not known for his prowess on the boot, Will Bug, but
a nice midfield scrum again.
yeah, another scrum for Nottingham Trent here. Is Trent's winger looks like he's got a spot
trying
of
to
bother.
wind up the officials, it looks like.
Time off. Trent's winger looks like he's got a little problem here. Just a little break in play. It's been quite
playing well though this game, that winger. A few good lines.
Yeah, he's doing well. It's been quite a frenetic start to the second half, and there's a bit of movement on both benches over there. Interesting to see what subs will be coming on for both sides
Brum
now.
Yet to make a sub. Trent player looks to be okay, which is always positive. Hopefully it's just walks.
Always good to see Barney Howes being substituted for Brum. Cullen Daly on absolute live wire of a 9. Really impressive.
There, isn't he? Excited to see what he's going to do here.
Really impressive 9. Got a fantastic resume behind him as well.
Trent 9, isn't he?
Very much
Quick,
so.
Nippy, always looking for that.
And as per with 9, he's got a big mouth on him, so.
That you are not wrong. I'm sure he'll be in the ref's ear straight away. Big scrum here. Probably got a good camera
Trent.
with it.
Trent's look like they may have collapsed that. The referee doesn't see it that same way, but very strong scrum from both.
It's always difficult though, isn't it, the scrum?
I'd
say no one really knows ever what's going on in there.
Yeah, it's difficult for the referees, especially at this standard. It's so fast and so quick that trying to call it
both props trying to pull each other down.
Yeah, especially at this point of the game when they're both a little, should we say, fatigued. Yeah.
A solid scrum there from both sides.
A little cuddle there from the props.
You have some very aggressive cuddles then, Ali. Good defence from Brum again.
Oh, fantastic tackle by Gruff Roberts.
Brum just need to be careful here, make sure they pull the numbers out.
Unnecessary offload from the Trent 10 there. Isolated 2 of the Brum front row.
And keep that 2 hands, don't you? You taught that when you're young.
And again, a couple of changes looking like they're being rung here by Trent.
Has that been the plaguing thing, though, for Trent this game? They look very good at times, but just a couple of silly handling errors.
Yeah, very, very much so. They just seem to be, when they're good, but when they're not quite firing, they're just getting frustrated with their own game at the moment.
You've got to reward give Brum defence and praise there, putting a lot of pressure on Trent, forcing you into trying things. As the scoreboard starts to get away from you, you've got to try things.
Oh, well stolen by Nottingham Trent there. Well read. Great pick up
from the 10.
Oh, it's unlucky.
Starting to see those handling errors.
Yeah, just a few errors creeping into as fatigue sets in. It's to be expected. The referee's changed his mind and the line's gone. As we've mentioned all game, absolute live wire.
Performance from the line.
Phenomenal pass from the 10. Really impressive. Oh, and he's dropped it. It's a real shame. Really storied Nottingham Trent's game. Fantastic at points, but just letting them down at the end.
Tough crowd to come and visit, isn't it? When you're on the wing,
It is.
You know from your time, if you're in one of those wide back positions, full back, winger, it's not a nice place to be, is it?
It's great when you're receiving the love, but when you're getting a little bit of
when you're on the end of it, there's not really any any release, is there?
When you're getting some choice words from a few of the Brum faithful, it's
good. Hamish Comon drawing in a lot of players there. Cullen Daly opening up his.
Unlucky from Gruff Roberts. He's knocked it on, and Trent looked like they. On the 9 again. It's mightily impressive.
What do you see that, Ali? Unfortunate handling error from Brum, and it's proves costly.
Yeah.
That Trent 9 though, really good, isn't he? Thinking about it, switched on the whole time.
I just think slightly arrogant. Brum playing out there, just didn't need to.
What does that put the score at for?
It'd be 26 if he gets to kick 28.
28 if he gets the kick, we believe.
And I think he will. In front of 28-46.
Just bear with us, we don't quite have a scoreboard, so. It can't be. Yeah, it's 4 tries, it's
28. 28-46, we believe. We've scored. Brum have scored
a couple of tries in it, isn't it?
8 tries. 7 tries. 43-26. Thank you to the line, eh? What a hero. But yeah, just a little bit of arrogance from Brum there. Just don't need to play out, not in those areas. But again, Trent 9 just got the ball on strings.
Great kick off from Alex Walder again.
Oh, Alex Murchison. Alex Murchison making a break. Oh, it's world class. It really is.
He's done really well.
It's absolutely world class.
It's unreal. You know what that is? That's a great kick-off from Alex Walder, though, isn't it?
It's fantastic. You've got to just stand up.
When you're kicking off like that,
you've got to stand up and applaud the kids.
That's what he does. He's gone there. He's done that at Durham. He's done that in loads of games this season.
Just very much. He's got a grit about him. Very Hamish Watson-esque. Got a grit about him. Where he
back row, everyone thinks these days.
Mobile, just really impressive, and that's exactly what Brum need. Hugo Murray just getting a little assessment from the physios as well.
Hamish Comont going over for a visit too.
No surprise there.
I think he just likes hanging out with Luke, mate.
Nick Lee Blaine with another opportunity to get points.
Unlike some of the other games this season, Brum, great response, really up for it.
Fantastic, and this is it. We're maybe 60 minutes in, and Alex Murchison running still like it's the first, and gets his reward.
30-15's paying off, I believe.
Big shout out to Chris Rawlins.
For those who don't know, don't even bother.
Yeah. Shout out to Chris Rawlins, our S&C. Oh, Nick Blaine.
Great kick from Nick Blaine.
Chris Rawlins, Mark Burns, thank you to all the S&C for getting the boys ready this year. Really mightily impressive how fit the boys are.
Well, that's the thing, Al, is twice a week, 6 a.m. gym.
It's not pretty.
You've got to be committed.
It's not pretty.
That's what the boys work for, though, nights like tonight, isn't it? Another brilliant kickoff from the Trent 10.
Matt Harrison under the ball again. And again, his partner Alex Murchison.
Colin Daly again, a yellow scrum cap. Keep an eye on him because I'm sure he's going to...
Lovely kick from Colin
Lovely little
Daly.
kick there.
Will Bug doing well just to pull out.
Pull out there. Just got to keep chopping legs there for the Brum boys.
Oh, wayward pass there, but well picked up from the...
It's a very high try-scoring game though, Ali, isn't it? And we're not seeing too many phase tries, a lot of lucky breaks. When I say lucky breaks, well-worked breaks, but...
Yeah, we predicted a high-scoring game. Trent are very impressive, but...
I think our early predictions of 3 points in it's probably not going to be...
Yeah, I mean, maybe not the tight... We thought it'd be a bit tighter, but in terms of the high scoring... The high-scoring games.
Long way to go.
Great for the neutral, all of you watching online.
17 over here, calling for it. Fancies a cross kick.
The back row just making a few moves. Good carry from the Trent. Ooh, advantage.
Trent with a penalty. You sure the 9's going to do something here?
And he is, and he's put a delicious kick in. Nick Blaine.
Great tackle from Nick Blaine.
Everything running through Trent 9.
Running some great lines from Trent again. That's what they've done so well all game. He's just
fantastic line. Unlucky.
Again, handling errors, just letting them down. Not quite getting that connection with the pass, are they?
No, and it'll be a real frustration for Trent.
Is that the pace of the game now, or is it just simply when you're chasing a scoreboard like this, you're just trying to force it too much?
Yeah, I think it's the latter, really. Like you said, they're trying to chase the game, and you've got to respect that. But
I've got to admit, there's been some great. Brum have looked good attacking, but also defensively there's been some mega performances. I mean, Hamish Cohn wants a big tackling centre, and obviously, like we talked about all game, the back row are looking really good. I mean, Nick Blaine and Will Bug in the backs, and Will Pearce looking really strong as well.
Good nudge from the Trent 10. But yeah, like you said, Hamish Comont really, I mean, he leads the tackle stats every week, and for a 13, you've got to just stand up and applaud him for that. It's really impressive work rate from him.
Well, that's the thing, Al. It's to attack and scoring the tries is great, but you have to stop them as well, don't you?
Oh, 100%. 100%. It's all well and good looking pretty and playing champagne rugby, but you've got to do the dirty work.
When you're on the front foot, though, momentum like this for the Brummy boys, big home crowd, it's always easier.
Oh, very much so. Oh, nice little line-out move from Trent. Move. And a try for Nottingham Trent.
Yeah. 50-35. So I believe that makes the score 50-35.
With a conversion to come.
Conversion's come. A bit of a trickier conversion, this one.
Not bad for an 85-point game.
10, a very good goal kicker and great kickoff so far.
Very much so. Very much so. Really, him and the Trent 9 have managed the game very well when they have had the opportunity.
It looks like the Brum crowd have managed to are starting to get some reactions out of the Trent players. Got a feel for the 10 now. When I say a big kick, wide kick.
It's a phenomenal nudge. It really is a great kick.
Great kick.
37.50.
37.50. I mean, that's it. Oh, and we just want to interrupt. We got Finn O'Sullivan coming on. Good player. Been out with injury for a while. Brum boys are happy to see him back.
It's an absolutely superb mullet as well on Finn O'Sullivan. And Henry Warby's also on for Chris Romano.
That's a great.
It's a phenomenal kick, Matt Harrison.
Matt Harrison under it.
He's done phenomenally
he's done well.
Look at the strength of the man. Look at him go!
He's done
Look
really
at him
well
go! Oh, Matthew, wonderful play. Maybe the option was on for Nick Blaine.
Nick Blaine 2-on-1 there, but
Gruff Roberts with a pick and go. Brum with a bit more momentum again. And again, Matt Harrison just so involved. Look at him go. The athleticism of the man.
Colin Daly getting that ball away.
It's a wonderful pick-up. Oh, sir. The Brum crowd don't like it. He's gone for the ball.
Colin Daly here.
Alex Walder. Not a lot of options.
Trent have done well to defend that there.
Trent have got back in superbly with numbers, but Matt Harrison, absolutely world class. Oh, Jez Trainer stripped on the line there. The Trent 6, again, a phenomenal game from him. Him and the 9 have really been the standout players.
Don't they? Look at the backfield. I'm sure Trent are eyeing that up as well. Deciding to carry out.
Interesting decision. Only one in the backfield for Brum.
Yeah, one in the backfield. Perhaps a missed opportunity. I mean, he's found the space really well there, the 10.
A fatigued line chase from Trent, and you can't blame him. It's been an end-to-end game. Lovely flat kick from Alex Walder.
Great kick from Alex Walder.
Really, and it looks like a small knock-on, but he's got away with it. It's a great kick as well, and Cullen Daly on the ball.
Cullen Daly, I think he might fancy.
He loves the open space. And Will Bug.
Will Bug now.
Off he goes.
Brum just need to run straight here, I think. Reset the line.
Yeah, just need to calm down. Just secure the ball for a minute. A little bit end-to-end. Nick Blaine putting in a lovely kick. Well fielded.
Well,
by
yeah,
the,
well positioned by the Trent back 3.
Oh, the 9 again.
The 9 again.
It's mightily impressive. It really is. And Trent looking dangerous. Alex Murchison on the cover. Oh, wow. Oh, fantastic tackle. Hugo Murray. Wonderful.
Really getting Trent showing glimmers of what they can do there.
Yeah, Trent on their day
Nothing
showing.
you can do there. Great covering tackle.
Just showing why they were a Super BUCS team not so long ago.
Great covering tackle.
Line out on the Brum 5 here. Really important moment of the game. And into Matt Harrison's hands.
Ali, it's just keeping it simple. I think that's what Brum have done so well this game, is they're just knowing when to play and not to play.
Very much so, and that's where Trent have fallen down, I think. The difference between the two sides. Cullen Daly looking to clear now.
Cullen just taking his time. Great execution.
Will Bug. Fantastic, great
it.
tackle.
I mean, yeah, good tackle. Perhaps a little bit of a tip there. Cullen Daly again with another great.
Matt Harrison chasing down. His work rate has been absolutely phenomenal today. Will Pearce does so well. Reads the game so well. There. That looks.
Oh, unlucky for Brum.
Unlucky from Brum. It really is. The 9 again.
The 9. He's doing really well. The Trent 10 trying to get the boys going again. Bit of a worry for Trent. Their 9 goes down. Key man.
14 points in it. It's a fantastic kick from the Trent 10. Getting them right in the depths of the Brum 22.
Again for Brum now. Big defence. In the first half you saw that, didn't you? 5 metres out the red zone, as they like to say.
So it's a lot we work on in training, about working around the corner, trying to defend the red zone, but
starting to see a bit of fatigue settling in. Some people taking knocks.
Yeah, the bench look like they're just going through the motions now.
Finn O'Sullivan working his way into the game. great. And again, another big defensive player.
Fantastic tackler
Good,
for
always
O'Sullivan.
silky hands as well. Likes to get his hands on the ball.
Oh, overthrown by Trent, but it's gone to the back.
Well cleared up.
And
by
Alex Murchison, as per. Hamish Comont. Oh, Hamish Comont.
It's unlucky there. Unlucky from Hamish Comont. Perhaps that's where you've got to put your head down and run straight.
Yeah, you wonder whether the seas did part there for the kid, but you wonder
we
whether...
know he's got the gas for it as well. Unlike yourself or me, that would have to be a pass.
Yeah, or...
I mean, it's difficult, isn't it? Because we say that standing here, but actually when you're out there, it's pretty hard to know whether it's the pass is on or whether you go yourself.
Very much so. I mean, everyone's an expert.
And that's these kind of decisions that these lads are having to make all the time, is pass, hold on to the ball, kick.
Yeah, 65 minutes, a very intense game. You can't blame for a few losses in concentration.
Exactly. Again, Hamish Comont putting in massive shots in defence, rectifies his mistake. Wow, big scrum from...
Matt Harrison again, just tidying things up at the base. Fantastic clear out, Graf Roberts.
Don't drop it, Ronnie! Don't drop it! We've got for a short back and shit, Don't drop it, Ronnie! Come on! Nice trim!
Cullen Daly, not quite the clearance I think he was hoping for.
Yeah, he would like to get a bit more distance on that, but Trent's line out looking a little bit suspect.
More of an open field there. Big line out again.
Very important line out.
A lot of set piece this game actually, I think. A lot of line outs.
Yeah, something I think Trent will be disappointed with. Their line out usually so imperious, but really not coming together.
Oh,
fantastic Jez Trainer. Fantastically done.
I mean, Jez is great in the line outs, isn't he? Really, every time, got a great pack here.
Yeah, fantastic. He's done really well
rugby
today.
brain there.
Fantastic.
Great box kick from Colin.
Great line speed, Alex Walder cutting off that pass. Henry Warby, well done.
So yeah, we've got to change there. Henry Warby's on. Like we discussed in the first half, mobile player. Exciting prospect. See how he gets on.
Trent unlucky there, a few mistakes.
Again, just a few handling errors from both teams slipping in there. Obviously later in the game now. Both teams just having a little bit of a breather. Just really want to see Brum keep putting those points on. It all matters, doesn't it, when it comes down to the league? Big scrum. Props deciding to have a bit of fun. Again,
Brum going quick from the base.
Colin Daly, that's what we know he's good at.
And here goes Will Pearce.
Will Pearce. We know...
Champagne Rugby.
Champagne Rugby.
Merch deserves that as well.
Great try.
He deserves that try. Will Preston Pearce.
Preston's his middle name.
Oh, yeah. Interesting choice, but...
No, I think that's a good one.
He's had a phenomenal game.
Tom Jewett, the head coach, is going to be very happy after this performance.
Very happy. It's all come together for Brum today.
Chris from S&C getting the waters on, probably giving the boys a little bit of stop the cramps coming on. Obviously not Will Pearce's calves though, they don't cramp.
No, too big to cramp.
Too big. So, any standout people so far today for you?
I think Brum have had a lot of standouts. I think obviously Will Pearce, as we've mentioned, Alex Murchison, Matt Harrison.
I think Alex Walder's really stood out of 10 actually. I think he's really grown into this game. Great kicking performance.
Yeah.
I think Will Bugg on the wing's been really good when he's gone into the game. Again, Hamish Comon in defence, some big shots.
There's an argument for a lot of fantastic performances. And again, we should say as well, the Trent team, a few of their boys have played fantastically well. They're 9 and 10.
9, and that's 6 especially in the first half. Some big carries.
Trent have really
turned up. What do you do here though? Because obviously Birmingham leading in by quite a few points now, but you've got a big crowd. It's where your leader's got to step up, surely.
Exactly. Game management now is key for Birmingham.
Again, another brilliant kick from the...
Brilliant take from Henry Hurst. Debut for the ones today.
Congratulations to him. Some great performances in the twos recently. Well earned. Great day to make your debut.
Great exit from Colin Daly.
Great exit from Colin Daly.
Found his range now.
It seems like all the cogs are turning pretty in unison today, aren't they, Ali? What's wrong?
I'm just looking.
I'd love to see another Jez Trainer still doing so well in the lineouts today. Just a reminder, it is Henry Warby's birthday. As it is his birthday, I believe, every week.
It is. It is. The Benjamin Button of the team, Henry Warby.
He doesn't unfortunately get many presents though.
No. He's due a couple probably after the game, I imagine.
Another brilliant
fantastic
tackle.
Will Bugg. Oh, the counter ruck from Brum.
Great counter up from Brum. Great pick
Finn
up.
O'Sullivan on the floor working so hard. Ooh, advantage.
Again, Trent needs to just string some passes together here. Oh, great shot.
Tackle.
Great shot.
Is that Hamish Comon again, throwing himself about?
For a 6'4" man, he gets very low, doesn't he?
He's impressive, he really is.
It's interesting because he has zero flexibility, so I don't know how he gets down there. But
great offload.
Great offload.
Oh, fantastic from the Trent prop
there.
there. Look at that.
Really well.
Absolute barrel. Tyke Furlong-esque.
Trent just got to keep doing this, don't they? Just keep hold of the ball for a bit. Obviously, it's easier to attack than defend, isn't it, as we all know.
Yeah, and they're rewarded.
Penalty there. Not rolling away, another classic. Fatigue in the game.
Very much so.
I know you like your rest at the breakdown now.
I don't know what a breakdown is, mate. I try and stay as far away as possible.
Yeah, true. I guess the physio room's always quite far away from the pitch.
Yeah, well, you only defend one wing. It's not that far. Phenomenal kick from the Trent 10 as well.
Could really do with a try now, couldn't they?
They could. I mean, personally, they couldn't. I don't want them to score, but you know, if I'm being impartial,
yeah. But come on, you bro.
Yeah.
The crowd's starting to get going again. For some reason, shoes are off. I'm not quite sure what that means, but
Rory the mascot seems to be undressing every time.
And the crowd have got shoes off.
Yeah, interesting.
Interesting. Again, I think it's a chant that we'll leave to. We won't. Quite a big stoppage in play here.
Yeah, a bit of concern for the Trent front row.
Trent front row. Hopefully he's okay. It looks like a bit of an HIA there. It's good to see he's all right, Ali. Looks like prop's absolutely fine. Hopefully no head injury there for him. Big defence now for Brum. Great throw.
Oh, it's a lovely set-piece move from Trent. It really is.
He's done really well there. I mean, you can't stop that. almost using Brum's own kind of attacking prowess now against them.
Yeah, and you've got to think that Trent are maybe going to come away a bit disappointed. They've shown flashes in the game of being really impressive, but there's just errors that have let them down.
If you're a Trent player or supporter there, you're going to feel frustrated.
Massively so, and they are chasing the league title as well.
Yeah, I mean it's difficult. There've been some great individual performances in that team. Not quite gelled though in the same way, have they?
No, not at all. I just think they may be a tad disappointed today that they haven't come over more. I mean, they've still got the bonus point and they played a fantastic game in segments, but.
Ten again, brilliant kick, and that is full time.
Fantastic win for Brum.
Great Brum win. Well deserved, Al. We'll just give some final comments then. Thank you for listening to the commentary.
Yeah, we hope you enjoyed it. I mean,
a lot of tries on display there today.
A lot of tries, a lot of waffle.
A lot of waffle.
Join us next week.
But yeah, let's go over it again. Some started really strong from Brum. Some good early tries. Will Pearce obviously looked very good. Matt Harrison in the first half. You can't forget Gregor Lockhart-Smith tallying them up as per usual.
It's impressive.
It's not going to be nice to hear about that in the bar as we're reminded of his ever-growing tally.
Yeah, it's not pleasant for anyone to hear.
Is it a bit of a party atmosphere now for tonight?
I think it's gonna. The party's just begun, really.
Well deserved for the boys, though, isn't it?
Your man of the match, Chubbs?
My man of the match. That's a difficult one. Who have you got, Ali?
I'm gonna go Matt Harrison.
I've got Matt Harrison. I think Will Pearce has played really well.
57. Did they get that conversion? 44.
Yeah,
we've got a supporter here saying Nick Blaine for man of the match. I guess it is Lee's birthday tomorrow.
There's an argument for Nick Lee Blaine.
And it's his birthday tomorrow.
Nick Lee Blaine getting on the score sheet as well.
He's got his own supporter crowd here. That's
exactly.
Good to see.
Shout out to Lee, top housemate.
Shame for some of the lads not getting on there.
It is, but it's
good to be part of it, though. Isn't it?
Yeah, it's an event, isn't it? And fair play. Thank you, Nottingham Trent, for coming and putting on a performance.
Yeah, you got to be. I think we're about to go into the Brum song, so
we are, and we're going to leave you there. Have a good night.
Cheers.
Go to the bar. Thank you very much.